Tales of Tellos presents Heroes of Eremer, the Crimson Peacekeepers. Dearest darling viewers, let me introduce you to Alice Mazair. Her name may already be familiar to some amongst certain social circles in Zarek. The toast of the upper crust, a headliner on the society pages, alongside her industrialist husband, Bruce Mazair. But it seems Mrs. Mazair is earning a reputation of her own as, of all things, an adventurer and a hero, with the group known as the Crimson Peacekeepers. And oh yes, she sees ghosts. Perhaps we should not be so surprised by Alice's rise to fame. As a child of ambition, she has been raised to strive for excellence. Her parents, Risic and Isidore Irschel, immigrants from the Ria, wanted only the best for their children. Her parents did what they could to provide Alice and her siblings, Tomas, Penelope, Simone, Isabella, and Risic Jr., with every advantage. As the second of those 6 children, and the eldest daughter, Alice felt the pressure of her parents' well-intended expectations. Alice attended a finishing school and tried to fulfill her mother's idea of a proper lady. As she became an adult and moved out on her own, she fell in love and married a wealthy industrialist, the owner of Papery Industries, Bruce Mazair. Aided in their comfort by their butler Nasir, together Alice and Bruce lived the privileged and relatively safe life of socialites in high society, until nearly a year ago, on what should have been a quiet trip back to Zarek from a luxurious holiday in Erdida, fate intervened and Alice and her husband found themselves on the hijacking of the Iron Griffin. Much to her own surprise, Alice discovered a wellspring of courage within herself, as she stepped forward alongside a number of other brave passengers to fight off the bandits and save countless innocent lives. In the aftermath, she continued to journey with some of her compatriots from the Iron Griffin, as well as some other companions they met along the way, to form a group that we now know as the Crimson Peacekeepers. Like many of her socialite peers, Alice has a talent for music as a skilled violinist. Unlike many of her peers, however, she possesses the force of will to turn that music into magic as a bard. Although her particular bardic talent comes with a rather peculiar byproduct, the ability to see ghosts, which at first seemed a spooky and frightening revelation, but Alice has since embraced her abilities and made her entourage of regular ghostly visitors into her friends and partners, as she has harnessed their ethereal abilities to help her in her battles. In addition to her magical abilities, Alice has been training with her teammate Zanashara to improve as a swordswoman, and Lady Mazair has become quite adept with her rapier in battle. Despite a rather uncharacteristic humility regarding her fighting prowess, Alice has a certain reputation amongst her teammates as the one to frequently deal the final blow. Alice has also secured the assistance of certain other entities from the beyond, as it seems she has made a pact with what she describes as a horse-like celestial being called a Kirin. They speak to her through the water and grant her the powers of a warlock, and in return for their help, she says the entity only wants her to be a better person. Not, of course, that anyone of reputation would admit to selling their soul to an evil entity, even if they had. But the noble deeds accomplished by Alice Mazair and the Crimson Peacekeepers would support the fact that they are indeed working as a force for good in the world. As a group, they played a pivotal role in ending the Giant War and protecting the cities and farmlands of Aramere, and they've done even more to protect the people of Aramere, indeed to protect all the people of Tellos from dangers unseen as they fight the Anti-16, harbingers hoping to end the gods of Tellos and bring about an endless war. While Alice's star has been on the rise, her husband Bruce has been facing challenges in his professional life. A number of months ago, the Papery Industries factory burned down. Originally, the fire was believed by authorities to be an act of insurance fraud initiated by Bruce himself. After months of intense legal battles and some investigation by the Crimson Peacekeepers, it was discovered that the fire was orchestrated by one of Papery Industries' other board members, Agravain al-Mutkim, with the help of changeling assassins under the employ of the anti-16 known as Violation, or the anti-love. It is unclear whether Agravain was knowingly working for the Harbingers, or if it was merely that their goals aligned. Either way, Almut-Kim is still roaming free and may have more plans in store for Bruce and Papery Industries. And while Violation has been eliminated, Bruce Mazaire and all other friends and family of the Crimson Peacekeepers remain potential targets for the Harbingers that are still at large. Is there more trouble yet to come for the Mazaires and Papery Industries? Though there may be troubles at work, the couple does seem to be settling into domestic bliss at home as their little family has grown with the adoption of their daughter, Aurelia, or Ori for short. The adoption came by rather unusual means. The Crimson Peacekeepers were hunting down a coven of hags operating in the area. When the heroes defeated the villains, they found an innocent baby amongst the ruins. A baby who sparked a maternal instinct within Alice. Though even this joy is tainted by the shadow of the Harbingers, for the child was not born of normal means, but rather created by the death of another child at the hands of the hags, and cursed to become a hag upon her 13th birthday. Aurelia is believed not to be the only child like this, but there could be dozens of little girls in the orphanages of Eremer facing the same fate. It seems the Coven was working to create a hag army at the behest of the Hag Queen of the Underworld, the alias of the anti-16 known as Despair, a force working against hope. And certainly, to lose your child to evil in the prime of their youth is cause for despair. But hope prevails within Alice and the Crimson Peacekeepers that they can find a way to save Aurelia and her sisters from such a fate. Perhaps if they eliminate the Hag Queen, it may loosen the hold her magic has over the girls. Will the Crimson Peacekeepers soon venture into the underworld to find a way to fully cleanse Aurelia and the other orphans of their hag-touched fate? Keep up to date with all the latest news of the grit, glory, and good old-fashioned heroism of the Crimson Peacekeepers, live every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on Twitch.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to another exciting session of the Tales of Tellos, the Steam Mage. I'm your humble dungeon master, DM Order, and I'm joined by these awesome individuals who are the heroes of the campaign. Uh, we're happy to welcome back Chance coming back. Happy with regards to that, and Erlon should be coming in, just running a few minutes late for it. But otherwise, we got the whole crew tonight, and it is exciting. Tonight is a downtime session, which can go a lot of different ways. We are coming off or about to final conclusions for Alice's arc and getting a week of downtime, maybe more, before we get things set up with regards to Chance's arc that is coming up. If you're joining us and you are brand new, you are we're happy to have you. We are excited to always have new people watching us. It's a fun thing, and you're in a good time to see a little bit more of the wackiness, the role playing aspects of our campaign, and it'll be a good time to kind of like slide on in and enjoy the madness, the order, and the fun. If you're joining back and are a repeat viewer, welcome. We're very excited to have you back, and it's been a long journey. Tonight marks session 126. That's 125 episodes that we've had. Campaign going almost 3 years strong with regards to it. So it's it's been a wild ride, and we still got a few more sessions. We'll see how things go for the next few months before things start to wrap up. But if you're interested in any of our previous episodes, check out our YouTube channel, Castles and Calamities. Also, keep an eye out for another new arc or new campaign that's coming up. That's going to be hosted by DM Chaos. We'll see how things go with the new campaign. I'll wait and maybe do an announcement next time to showcase a little bit more once we have a little bit more information on it. Yeah, so that's that one. Last thing before we go into recaps and such, let's talk about some art. We have a few new arts that I want to make sure to showcase, and we're switching over with tokens and everything. First off, want to make sure everyone notices Azrael's art, which is really cool, really badass. He's been having it in his background for a while, but haven't been able to actually like showcase it. So we're putting it here front and center. So Azrael looks badass with his flail,
Hell
his
yeah.
shield, his armor, and his shadow hound. So after slaying some demons. So and new token added the made sure it was the gray circle around it, just like the original token.
Cool.
We also have Lance's art, which going off of his new one. Here we go. Got the black and white going with the undead and the unlife aspects.
That's
He
fucking
also has
sick.
Nima in the background and her unlife version and his arm, which has been necrotized uh, in unlife fashion. So the white magician is present and has glowing green eyes and looks really cool. And of course, his new token, green, just like the other one. So greenish teal, I should say. But yeah, congratulations to both of you guys. That's I'm going to be replacing all of your tokens with the new art and new tokens going forward. We should be having some new Erlon art coming on the pipeline, and then new art for potentially Alice and Chance. See how that goes. But with that, let's go into and start talking about recap what happened last time on session 125 as we go forward with 126. So last time the group had hi Alice, just the sorry cat ears. There we go. Anyway, last time on session 125, the group fought bravely against despair as well as apathy, the anti hope, and the anti ambition. Despair being a hag queen and in and of herself her own coven, as well as apathy, an elven druid that just seemed to be very passive and dejected with life and the aspects of change. The two of them made for formidable foes in the one of the lowest levels of the underworld in the realm of Pluton, because Despair's aura blocked a lot of magic and Apathy's aura blocked a lot of actions. And it was fortunate that Lance was able to banish Apathy for a moment, allow the group to gang up on Despair, and then basically jump Apathy with a barrage of attacks. including using Alice's opposition to apathy. The group sealed away both harbingers with trammels in really cool fashions, and Lance was able to seal them away with the rites of banishment. And the group then found, or at least Alice used magic force cage to be able to trap Agravain, who had been speaking to Despair before they came in. The group plane shifted back to the Prime and was able to talk with Agravain, uh, and he pleaded, sniveled, and yeah, just seeing all the fun little comments, and was basically trying to secure his safety and him being relinquished to custody of the constables. You guys made him a deal, forced him to make a deal. It's basically foregoing and liquidating pretty much everything that he has to give to charity to try to make amends, as he was claiming, under zone of truth, mind though, claiming that he was being threatened and that he was a victim of sorts in all of this. His ownership of Papery Industries was transferred to Alice, and some of his other holdings were transferred to the group. And that's where we ended last time. So now we are going into a week of downtime and wrap up of sorts. Let's start with some rolls. Let's go with everyone. Roll me a d20, please, and welcome Erlon.
Tellos.
All right, Alice with 11, Azrael with 7, Zanny with a 16.
I'm loading everything up, sorry.
No worries. Chance with 8. Erlon, what did you roll?
All right, I made myself 9.
9. Awesome.
9.
And Lance, what did you roll?
A 3.
Okay, I just saw it, so cool. All right. Zanny and Alice being the only ones above 10 for it. That's, yeah. All right, Zanny, let's go with you. What is there anything Zanny is doing, talking with Alice, or probably with Chance, or like with anything with regards to the arc stuff, or anything that you want her to do during the first week of downtime, including any spells or stuff that you've learned as you all have leveled up to level 19?
I do want to, in the wake of what happened, it on the plane, when we were dealing with, not to mince words, but when I messed with Alice's brain, I would like to specifically set up a meeting with Alice and Bruce to go talk about like future care that needs to happen as far as that's concerned. Kind of explain to Bruce what happened, and explain to both of them how to care for her in the absence of Zanny. If she were ever to need to see medical attention or treatment somewhere else.
Okay, awesome. I did forget one thing, and forgive me for this for everyone. Everyone that went to the underworld, you are also acclimating back to color, noise, taste, sensation, and such. So, with any of the RPs that you want to do, or any things that you want to make your characters known, just be aware that your characters are still going through a little bit of rehab after being in all of the grayscale of the underworld. But yes. Oh, go ahead, Danny.
Well, just to reflect that for Zanny, everywhere she goes, she has a bowl of something or a sandwich, or she's eating something or drinking something. Everywhere she goes, she's just trying to shock her sense of taste back in.
Fair. Yeah. And the good thing is, hero metabolism, you can eat as much as you want, you never get full. You guys are burning calories like mad, like insane. So, but yeah,
and
you're just eating constant sandwiches.
Yeah, and I also I want to work a little bit with Lance. If Lance will allow, I'd like to peruse his spell book. Um, this level up allowed me to take a new theory, and also switch out one of my old theories. And what I did with that is I took the one that I just had, which I barely used, and I changed it, and I've taken the same one twice, which is Stolen Secrets. So I was gonna peruse Lance's spell book and maybe borrow a spell or two.
Okay. Let's do it this way. Let's go with chance, or not chance, sorry. Alice and Zanny elements. Then we'll go with Lance and Zanny elements board. So, let me pull up this. You sit down with Bruce and Alice. And Zanny, what do you say to them as you kind of like sit them down? There's coffee on the table. Both of them are drinking, enjoying it. You were the one who called the meeting, so what's your pitch or discussion with it?
So part of this is the conversation that we had before, Alice, where we talked before on when we traveled. This is the part I was probably going to have to talk to Bruce about. While Alice was there, her mind was severely afflicted, and I had to perform a bit of psychic surgery. In essence, I had to curse her to get it out.
You you cursed my wife with with psychics. I'm sorry. These are, I'm not trying to be upset or anything. These terms are a little above me though. Psychic surgery and curse. I don't understand.
It, I She saw something down there. Alice, I might need you to leave the room for a second, hun.
Oh, Zanny, you dog. That's my husband.
What?
Alice will leave.
I will be a perfect lady. So she saw some things down there, and it broke her a little bit, Bruce. Um, and the woman that was going to come back was not the woman that left. And so this was the best that I could do on short notice. Um, Functionally, if you were to just, I'm telling you this under these circumstances, if you were to have a priest come in and check her for curses, they would say that she is afflicted with one. And that curse that she's afflicted with is what I've done to her. The memory of what she saw down there is so potent that if she were to relive it, if that curse were to be broken, it would become pretty catastrophic for her psyche.
See, is there anything we
You're,
can break the curse? Any way to break it?
I mean, there are magical ways to break the curse, and also, uh,
I mean,
if we
forgive me.
ever if we ever want to take this the long way, say the word and I'll break it myself. But she'll remember.
But
And
yeah, I guess my question, and I think I said it wrong. Is there a way to remove the affliction? If the curse is
oh,
helping her, how do we remove the affliction so she doesn't need the curse? Because one thing that I know, I know about modify memory, not that I've done it myself, but a
it's
lot of us
yeah,
nobles have had that. And whenever we go into like like government buildings, there's a dispel magic, and that's what makes me worried that
yeah. Um,
could do it, or greater restoration. If you guys are in the middle of anything and then she gets restored, would break that curse. That's what I'm afraid of.
I completely agree. Actually, and I'll just reach out with a mind link, assuming Alice hasn't gone far. Alice, it's okay, honey. You can come back now. I just needed to tell him one thing.
Alice was outside drinking. Just sitting outside chilling. She'll come back into the room. What? Hello. done talking about me?
Well, no, this is the part where you come back into the conversation because the part that I told him about is just the part you can't be remembering yet.
Oh, of course, of
Um,
course.
so, what I was about to say to Bruce is what I've done to you is a short-term solution to a long-term problem, and my honest recommendation would be that at some point pretty soon we break this curse on you and put you into some kind of long-term therapy program, either with me or somebody up here that I can vet.
So you're saying you want me to remember something horrible and then just work on getting over it?
Well, Bruce makes an extremely good point in that many places in these lands are warded, and the curse may be broken just by you walking through a threshold at some point in time in your affairs as a, upstanding noblewoman. And that would be a very inconvenient time. So, I, based on his information, my recommendation would be face the demon as soon as possible before the choice is made for you.
And if I don't face it well?
That's what you got all of us for.
Right. Yes, no, I mean, about to re-emerge into society, gonna own 1/3 of Papery Industries, working on investing with Amir Mobiles, trying to put myself into society again. What better time to ruin my life?
In our line of work, there ain't a good time to do anything.
I just wanted to be normal for a little bit.
You can be. You don't have to go this route. I'm just
I don't
offering
have
to
any
you.
other options.
Not for the long term, no. But it's. I did what I did so that you could make it out of there alive. But you are in for a fight. I didn't just win the fight for you. I just took a few rounds, is all.
Are you saying you want to do this now?
No, no. You are allowed your time to find your peace, gather your strength, and when you do it, you won't be alone.
I guess this is why we're getting you the mother-in-law suite out back of our house. Live-in
Mother-in-law
therapist.
suite.
Well, I don't have a mother-in-law, and they're just cold mother-in-law suites. So,
Okay, I can get with that.
I'm not I'm not calling you old, darling.
Oh, no, I know you're not. Uh, I definitely I'll definitely take the family accommodations, and I can always just say I'm old enough to be your mother anyway.
Oh, well, my mother might take offense to that.
I'm old enough to be your grandmother. I could do that one too.
There we go, that works. That works. I will think about it. We're home and I'm happy we're home, and I think I'm going to just enjoy that for a little bit.
Okay, this is not me trying to pressure you at all. This is just Bruce bringing some light to some information that I didn't consider up here. And just
Well,
my thought was doing this in down south, and it's like the only thing you got to do is really avoid the Silver City, and you'll be fine. But up here, there's a lot of places warded just as heavily.
my husband is the smartest person I know, sorry.
Hmm. I mean, I'm not going to deny that and make you stop complimenting me.
And on that
He
note,
holds your hand.
I do also. You're talking about business and talking about your husband being the smartest man. Uh, I am speaking metaphorically, but how would y'all like to get in bed together?
Interesting choice of words, but
I thought you'd
I'm
appreciate
glad-
it.
yes, with business right now, with what I've discovered with Agravane, that's would never have imagined him to be the one to betray me. But
Oh, I feel like I knew pretty early on. I just didn't have any proof.
the way, um, what kind of business are you considering, Zanny?
Uh, well, I'm opening up a marketplace. I was first considered wondering if. Oh, you're unfamiliar with it?
I think you mentioned was it like the mall, a mall of
Yeah, yeah,
sorts?
yeah. I'm just, I'm trying to elevator pitch, so I'm not saying mall, but
Gotcha.
it's a bit of a marketplace, if you will. Think, like the Infernal Bazaar on a plane of fire, a place where a
Okay.
lot of well-known and upstanding vendors can gather in safety with, you know, indoor air conditioning and facilities for people to mill about. A place for people to congregate where they can spend a lot of money at a lot of different shops and do it safely and do it comfortably.
Does sound nice. Would be setting up like a paper shop.
Yeah, if you wanted to set up if you wanted to take one of our larger sections and put in one of your stalls, and if you wanted to even, I've allotted a couple of spaces for people that want to do manufacturing, small manufacturing, mind you. But if you wanted to do a kind of a tour thing of like, this is our paper and how we make it,
Hmm.
you could even put a printing, what do they call paper masher?
I do know that they have this interesting little doodad. It's been interesting in Timosh, um, and from the east. They call it a stapler. Could actually bind pages together. So
Oh, so you could. Oh, what if you expanded into a whole thing of not just paper, but everything that you needed to work in, like the business space?
like an
Like,
office.
exactly.
Hmm. Papery Industries, a subsidiary of Papery Industries, Office Industries. Hmm.
And we could do stationery, but like business stationery.
Paper and paper, propane accessory. Yeah, paper, office accessories and such. I'll have to do some more research on the stapler, but I mean, like, it sounds exciting.
Uh, Also, uh, just to ask you all, do you know who I would need to talk to, especially during this wartime, to maybe get the trade embargo with the Ria lifted?
The trade embargo. Hmm. You mean about technology? Is that the one you're talking about,
Yeah,
or just normal
well,
trade?
normal trade.
Hmm. I think the Sultana, maybe someone that has to be one that you're gonna have to like convince. The whole thing is that about Aramir being very protective of its technology and magics.
Okay.
That's,
I'm just curious with all of the flying, if these people might benefit from learning from an airship company or two.
of course, have to. Hmm, yes, sorry, distracted. But yeah, the I think we can then go forward with like this idea, maybe a little storefront in your mall. I'm sure Alice and I would love to look at it and see what kind of little shop we can set up. And then perhaps you can try to reach out to the Sultana. I mean, you've met her before and you already are rubbing shoulders with Arifs. could be something that you discuss.
Yeah, I think it's about time I had that conversation. Oh, and oh, who are the ones that make the perfume stuff? They're kin to a lot that I used to work with. Oh, they did the magic perfumes. This is also Tim trying to rack his brain from last campaign because I can't remember their name.
Oh wait, sorry. Which one? What are you talking about? Like we're taking some out
The
of character.
Perfect Perfumery.
Perfect perfumery. What about it?
The original owner from the Perfect Perfumery.
Oh, Doros.
Darude
Dora's hers.
Sandstorm?
Yeah, Doro's hers.
What a banger. Sorry.
And also just on a personal favor, if you all could put me in touch with the Hers family. I saw they were on your invite list once upon a time, so if you all talk to them at all, I'd like to bring them up to date with some of their family's recipes.
Yes, the Hers family are um, a good Rhea family that came here to Aramir, or part of them at least. Absolutely, we've had what some we've shared some drinks and chatted. I think a few months ago. Well, could be a good time to uh, re-engage with them, especially now that it is spring.
If you could just do me a favor and let them know that the Venturi family would like to uh, assist in any way they can. They'll probably remember us. We're the reason they were in business in the first place.
Hmm. That is some history I wasn't aware of.
We're our family's patron and saint of a lot of things. Those amphitheaters, those are wonderful. It's really nice to see the designs put into use. Um, Once upon a time, a lot of angel investments. Let's just put it that way. Uh, we were helping out a lot in developing all of this. What did they call it? Modern sound design.
The acoustics?
That's it. Acoustics.
That,
They were talking about that acoustic science. I never really messed with it much.
hmm. Well, I'm sure the Venturi family is not yet done leaving its mark on history and
Yeah.
industry, and investments.
Well, let's just say we're not done calling in our markers. World ain't over yet, and
That
we ain't saved it either. So,
awesome.
um, you two
Oh,
take care. And Alice, if you want to get started on some of that other future stuff you were talking about, and just reach into her head, uh, the baby making stuff, you just let me know, okay?
Can you say that one more time?
The baby
Mitchell
making
was
stuff.
speaking to me. Yes, yes.
That was
Iron.
that one part very specifically was just to you in your head was just the baby making stuff.
Oh no, we will be talking about that promptly.
Okay.
there we go. All right, let's go to then switching scenes. Zanny, it's still on you. You said that you wanted to talk to Lance with regards to the theory, the apothecary theory that you got. You want to look at his spell book for sorts. So,
Yes.
Lance, are you there? Are you available for a little quick RP?
Uh, uh, uh,
I'm assuming then no.
uh, uh,
Looks like it's bad connection. Okay.
No.
No, I think that was pretty awesome, actually. I feel like it was definitely beatboxing.
That's
over
pretty
here.
accurate depiction. I like that.
Okay, no worries. We'll circle back for it, and then yeah, we'll go back to Lance and Zanny a little later. So cool. All right.
I'm
Anyone else?
here. Can you hear me?
Now we can. Yep.
Yes.
Everything was perfectly fine until you started talking.
No worries, no worries. But yeah, just yeah, Zanny, take it away if you want to talk to Lance.
Um, hey, kid, do you mind if you take a few minutes to tutor me for? There's a couple things I want to take a look at in your spell book, and I could really use a tutor to help figure some things out.
That's fine. What spells did you want to learn?
Uh, I'm I'm reaching for this first one because I don't remember, but I'm assuming you can do counter spells.
Oh yeah,
Okay, that's the first
that
one.
one's easy. Lance just draws some extremely complicated circle. It's like it's just this.
That is okay. I never thought about inverting the third prism.
Yeah, and
Okay, I think
Lance's verbal component is "fuck you," is what you see the note says.
that's not a prism.
The somatic
That's a middle
component is just the
finger.
middle finger. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that prism looked weird. Okay, and the other one's a bit of a bigger ask. But I was hoping I could take a look at your wishing note.
Uh, yes. That one is Lance says it starts here and goes for the next 65 pages.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, fuck me. Okay.
And this is the short version.
This is the short. Okay.
It's in shorthand.
Oh, this is. Can you help me read this? Half of this is in languages I don't speak.
The gist of it is you have to really want it, and you just have to assume that it's going to work.
Oh, literal power of will.
Yeah. Just say, yes, I can cast that spell I've never cast before that is not a wizard spell and has nothing to do with me. Yeah, I can definitely do that, and then you just do it. Or if you want to do something real crazy, you just say, yes, absolutely.
There, I will just interject really quickly. You do see there's at least 9 pages, since it's a 9th level spell, dedicated to the actual weaving of the weave.
Yeah.
That goes like the actual formula. And then the other pages are Lance's musings to understand the 9 pages of formulae.
There's one that just says, for example, if you want to turn Erlon's hair blue, you just say his name is Big Blue, and then it is.
Oh, so you can be a little clever with it even. Okay. All right. This is okay. I gotta copy all this down, but I should be able to make this work with a little bit of work. Might have to make some adjustments to make it alchemical instead of purely magical, but okay.
It's like cooking. I guess for you, it would probably be like cooking. If you assume that putting white chocolate on shrimp is going to taste good, it probably will. If you go into it saying that's gross, it's gross.
Yeah, okay. What? Chocolate and shrimp. If it's good, it's good. Okay. Well, that worked. That reflex works. Oh, that made me nauseous. Um. Oh, actually.
Hey, I have an idea for dinner tonight. If you're taking requests.
Oh, okay. What? I mean, our taste buds don't work, so fire away, kid.
Oh, I was thinking spaghetti.
Oh, okay. You want to do some meatballs on the side for people that won't?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, that sounds really good after what we've been through. Big ass family meal. I can just do bunch
I
of
get a little
spaghetti and
salad,
salad.
some bread. Yeah.
Do some breadsticks. Actually, that sounds pretty good. Thank you. Okay, this one's the weirdest one of them all. Can I try one more thing? I'm trying to get senses back, so can I try something?
Sure.
Zanny floats up and full on plants one on Lance. Huh.
Lance looks at you and says, "Yep, still works."
Ow. Ow.
Lance definitely looks embarrassed because he was not expecting that.
Oh, Lance is blushing.
I, sorry. Oh, okay, that actually worked. That was weird. Oh shit. I gotta turn my external monologue into my internal monologue. It's Skittis. I see it there, Lance. Sandy just kind of walks out, like in the middle of the air, like walks out, thinking like her feet are still on the ground, just like, yep, okay.
Lance just thinks, yeah, that's going to come back up later.
Zanny gets like 20 feet down the hallway and is like, yeah, that's gonna bite me in the ass.
Yep, we'll see how that goes. Zanny, anything you're doing, trying to reacclimate to sound, color, anything like with regards to it? Do you like try to like what is Zanny's therapy to reintegrate back to color and characteristics?
I'm probably taking it one sense at a time. So color is like just bright light flashes in different colors, trying to like exposure therapy. And then uh, taste is simple enough. Taste and smell are simple enough of just like food and a little bit of lab work to try to just. The smell is mostly actually lab work, like reacclimating to what different chemicals smell like, and making sure to not like knock herself out.
Yeah.
And
Fair.
then sight, you know, sight is mostly just with the color, so it's just a lot of, like I said, exposure therapy with the stuff, and hearing. I think I think Zany's gonna be a little bit more sociable in the afternoons. Like she might take Laura to go see a movie or a play or two this week.
Okay, great. And yeah, definitely when it comes to like the music, everything feels loud because how it was muted in the underworld, and music is beautiful, haunting, but a little painful after being just like almost a week in the underworld for it. But slowly but surely, you are able to start reacclimating. And I'd say about a week, you are back to normal when it comes to like experiences, um, the real world of sorts.
I'm really
Yeah.
as, and as far as any crafting or anything I'm doing, I'm spending half time, if that, right now crafting. It's mostly um, reacclimation, and a lot of it is probably spending time with Laura.
Yeah. Good. Let's write that down. Cool. You're able to spend time with Laura. You are also, with regards to like your business ventures, the mall is because before you left, Lance basically had started the process earlier for you when it came to the construction, by just changing weather, control using the spell control weather. So it's been already 3 months of construction for it. It's almost done. It's pretty much done. Now it's about the vendors. So
Yeah.
you do a walkthrough and you are literally walking through the indoor grand bazaar of sorts. And what is Zanny's reaction walking through the building? You've seen it literally be started, like them excavate them, do like the underground elements because a lot of dwarves like an underground market also like helps with like stables and everything, especially in the city. They just put like the parking lot in the underneath with regards to it, still conserving the integrity of the structure using dwarven designs and then building up to being two-layer like underground first floor, second floor for your mall. But any reaction from Zanny as she does that walkthrough?
I think she's just legitimately trying to not cry. Like
Awesome.
the plan came together, the building exists. Now I just need to fill it with the people, and I can do that.
All right.
And I know the very first thing I want to do is uh walk my friends through, and because I don't, especially the flagship, I don't want it to just be me slinging ideas of who should be here. I want everybody else to come do a walkthrough with me at some point in time and be involved in who they think should go and where.
Okay. Do you want to do that right now or like just general discussions in like RP and chats?
Uh, I think like at the end of the week, she'd ask everybody if they'd come to a walkthrough with her one night towards the end of the week, like after
Okay.
dinner or something. If everybody would just come with her after dinner and just like to see the new place.
Yeah. So on the first day, because there's or on second day, because we're doing it until the 17th for it. You're able to walk everyone through your I'm just gonna ask, what are you calling it if not a mall? Are you calling it just like your indoor bazaar?
Uh, no, we're gonna go with a mall. I've got to still land on an actual name.
Okay.
I'm trying to decide uh which one who this one's getting named after.
Yeah. So, all right. You walk, everyone's part of the scene. You walk everyone through, and everyone sees this mall, a grand bazaar of sorts, empty at the moment. You do see where you interrogated one like the Gray Flame operatives in one area, but it's been basically all repairs and furnishes and everything. But you all are able to see this 100 storefront mall.
So, everyone, don't panic when you first see it. I over engineered.
When don't you?
But I was thinking that this is the flagship. This is the theory. Uh, so got places over here where people can park their Mirmobiles and safely come up and walk around. We've got stalls of a whole bunch of different sizes. Back there, Red, I think you'd like this on the back corner. We've got some extra large spots, so people if they want to come in and say run a gym or like
Ooh,
have a manufacturing plant, they can.
vitamin
We can do
shop.
small. Yeah, so if if you wanted to do an expansion of the gym, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I just
that's a good idea. Actually, I never thought of that. I've been thinking of going to other cities, but I mean, this could be really something. I like
you know
it.
it's a place for everybody to gather together. I figured we could do some food stalls along the way, here, there, and everywhere, and
Shawarma.
some shawarma. Absolutely, some
Yes.
shawarma.
Shawarma.
Uh,
Shawarma.
I have a couple of ideas for vendors. I know I want to get that cobbler that we took, that we helped all that time ago. I want to get him in here. I want to get my assistant, get him his own place in here. But I wanted y'all to take a look, and if you have any ideas of who to go and where, by all means. There's
You should get Jellos, and you should get the Orca Cola, like mini Orca Cola stands, like one dude wide, just like in the middle, so people can just grab a drink while they're walking around.
So that's the side that's the side you have officially gone with, is you've gone full Orca Cola.
Well,
Oh yeah, he's trying to get with that one chick.
That's true.
I don't think that worked out. That was months ago.
Oh,
Uh,
awkward.
But it's either I side with Orca Cola or I buy up all the rest of the soda companies and take her out.
Well, I don't know if you're that rich. So yeah, maybe plan A. I think we could do that. Do a little partnership with them. Do we want to do some sort of spot in here for religious ceremonies, that kind of thing? Like, y'all think would be weird to have a temple to the 16 in here, or like just or
I
just
mean, not really.
honestly,
You might as well have one close by, right?
we could even go a little more inclusive and just have something, you know, a place of worship that isn't just limited to the 16, so that way the elven gods could be worshipped there too.
That's true.
Don't know if they'd accept it, but we could try.
I have a question on that. Are you going to charge them rent?
I mean, yes. I'm not really thinking of charging a whole lot. The idea is just to drive traffic and commerce, really. I'm looking to just mostly recoup expenses.
I meant the churches, but yes.
Oh. Oh, well, probably not them, no.
Oh.
Well, they don't make a whole lot. I mean, not everybody tithes, you know?
Can we agree that we're not setting up a gray flame stand, though?
Oh, 100%. Oh, no, 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 no. No, that'll be definitely the first order is it's just Gray Flame's just I'm sorry you're not allowed here because you tend to start shit. I don't care if that makes me whateverist, but get him out of my establishments.
Are you grayest?
Maybe.
Hmm.
They just ain't allowed here. I'm sorry. I'm open to a lot. I'm not open to what they're selling. Not in the least.
Alice, in that moment, you're thinking, do you want to mention what I messaged you about, Zanny?
Yes, no, sorry, I have been sitting here contemplating, and I don't know where my mind has gone these last few days. Bruce was actually telling me about how he's been doing research into these things called vending machines. Have you ever heard of those?
Are those like the phones?
No, no, no,
Yeah,
you
what is
have
that?
like snacks and sodas in these like boxes, and people can come up and put money into them, and they give them a drink, but like a single drink. And we don't
Oh.
have to have a vendor selling them. It's just the box with the drinks in it. And then you put the money
So
into it and the drink comes out.
So you take the vendor's job away from him?
Well, no, like we'd have people selling Coca-Colas or whatever. But, if a person didn't want to set up a shop here, but still wanted to make money without having to pay a person to be here,
Smart. Cut out the middleman. Literally. Cut him out.
well, look, I mean, bigger businesses may not want to, be here originally, but everybody needs a drink or a snack, and it might be a good way to sort of foot in the door with some of the larger things like Coca-Cola or their competitors.
I like it, and it allows
I like
a
this
lot
idea.
of the food places to get in on a smaller footprint and a smaller budget. Like they don't have to pay a whole lot. They just got to make the food and then put it in the what'd you say, vending machines?
But yes, a vending machine.
How can we put shawarma in a vending machine?
I don't think
Okay,
that would hold up, darling.
okay, maybe not the
Okay.
hot stuff, but like some baked goods, as long as they've
Okay.
rotated it every day.
Yes.
It's good.
I also think that would help with, some of like the vendors who are actively selling stuff. Like they could put, you know, baked goods that have a longer shelf life in the vending machine while they actively sell and make fresher things in the store.
Oh yeah, you could put cookies.
Oh, yes. Or,
Ugh.
Coca-Cola doesn't want their competitors selling in a similar spot to them. You just give each one of them a vending machine and they don't have to worry about it.
I can package up skeletons and sell like
No,
skeletons out of there.
no.
Skeletons out of it. I think it's just food related.
We can
What
have a section for the bones.
I
what
mean, if it's
about
a machine, you can put whatever you want in it, right?
that's true. Can you like sell spell scrolls or something like that?
Probably. Or potions,
Uh,
Zanny.
Yes.
It would be
Zanny.
yeah,
Bathrooms.
yeah.
No, listen. In the bathrooms, we get one of these little vending machine things and we put it in there and we sell the like don't catch STDs and don't get pregnant potions in there.
Oh, prophylactics.
Oh,
Yeah, those are great idea.
feminine products.
Oh,
My God,
there,
Ruger, what happens if we
Alice.
put
There's
that
going to
one
be a
liquid in there?
feminine store.
What was that, Erlon?
If we put that one liquid in there,
Oh, the
Oh,
green
dude.
goo.
the
We could
green
sell-
stuff.
We could sell all the sauces from the Fire Dominion.
Yes, holy
Oh.
shit! So basically, we're gonna have stores with mini stores, which are these vending machines in them. Oh, this is novel.
And yeah, and all of this is just space.
Space.
And we let people, it was a weird idea, but it was just let people come and have a safe space to go work on their dreams.
I'm just thinking of weird things to put in vending machines that people might actually use.
Ladies' underwear.
I feel like it. What? Hold on.
Like fresher used, darling.
What?
Yes,
Guys,
one of each.
Oh,
God,
Hey,
okay.
that is
The-
you
disgusting.
sell the fresh ones at like, $2 silver a piece because that's reasonably priced. You sell the used ones at like 200 silver a piece because people are creepy, but creeps
Oh,
pay money.
Lance, if you're into that stuff, I have plenty
No.
of jocks in the gym that I could
Oh
gladly
no,
give
no,
you.
no! I'm not saying
Yeah,
I
you
am.
can just
I just know
peruse all
people
in
are
there,
weird.
buddy.
And now I have a question. Would it be entirely anonymous? Would you be like, these are just used underwear?
Yes.
Or we can have those black and white
Or
photos
you can
of
Now-
print like little pictures of the lady on them
No,
and like
Ooh.
wearing them, and
I
then sell
think
them
I
for
have.
more.
I think I have to draw the line at the used part on the underwear.
Yeah,
no. What
that's-
I'm thinking is
No.
we put Erlon in ladies' underwear and then we sell
Whoa,
it,
what?
and then we take a picture of a pretty lady and we're like, this pretty lady wore this beautiful lady's underwear, and it's just been Erlon. Erlon's the one who wore it for like 20 minutes, so it smells like Erlon, but they're like, wow, a woman.
I have been told I
Actually-
have some good musk.
Yes.
Zanny, isn't smell just like chemicals?
Well,
I
they're
mean-
DM has dropped
pheromones
the
and
glasses.
whatnot.
So couldn't we
Evaporating
like
chemicals. Yeah.
couldn't we just like make a chemical that smells like a woman wore them and just make artificial ones with fake pictures on them?
Lance, you're going through so much trouble. I will gladly
Can we-
wear some
See,
underwear during a
Erlon can do
workout,
it.
and I'll sell it to you any day.
Make.
I've-
Oh my god. No. Just no. No
I don't
used
see why
underwear.
we're having. I don't know why we're having such a hard time with this. I think this is an excellent business model for Erlon to make a little extra coin.
Okay. I don't need the coin. All right, but it is a good idea. I like the idea with space. And vending machine.
I'll just ask as very quick, Zanny, are you open to an adult store in the mall?
Yes,
With what?
yes, I am.
Okay, so that will be where
Zany is fighting back in the moment, but she would eventually capitulate to be like, "Why am I yucking someone else's yum? Fuck it, it's not my yum, but it's someone else's."
Well, also it, like gives here's the thing that I'm gonna make just as a what you're also worried about the image of the mall. Like, are kids gonna be walking the mall like willy
Oh no,
nilly?
that
Like
section
that's
will
also,
be in the adult section. The adult store will be all like in the industrial section where like where because there's a few of the bigger rooms. Like I said, like there's like the gym, and then there's like places for like if small industrial places want to move in. It'll be back there.
okay.
Yeah,
But
it'll be back there, back in a corner where like if you're going there, that's why you're going there.
yeah, gotcha. So anybody hanging out around there for the adults, people will know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably have to end up hiring a bouncer to like just ID people because different species look different based on their age.
Yep. That's the meme where a person has this, like a book and it's like, okay, what's your race? Half orc. All right,
Yep.
14. You're in.
What's the other
Elf,
half?
100. Okay, you're in.
Yep.
Cobalt, 4 days. Got it. You're in.
That
But
sort of
yes,
thing.
I will allow an adult store, but it will be in the back corner on like the top floor where it's like it's in the it's in the place of like if you are in this zone, this is the only place you could be going.
Well, we can set age restrictions on it and just ward the doors so that anybody under maturity for their race just physically can't walk through the door.
We probably could set up a ward again, like because most biological species go through like a pubescent stage, so we could probably put up a biological ward.
Right.
If you
I'm
haven't
sure
done that, you
Adnan
can't
knows how
come
to
in.
do it.
Well,
I'm sure
yeah.
Adnan knows how to do it.
Oh yeah, Adnan might do it. Um, does he do? Does he good? Do pretty good like biomancy stuff?
I don't know. He let's just say he makes better our house is better warded because of him than any government building in the world that I've ever been to.
Got it. He's an abjurer. Okay.
Yeah, and he's meticulous. He's like OCD meticulous when it comes to his wards.
The best kind.
Yeah, as
Right.
an abjurer
There's a
should, I
reason I'm
guess.
really good at breaking wards is because I grew up in that house.
You're chaos incarnate.
Yes, but you have somebody who makes the strongest wards possible. If you're going to try to
Yeah.
break them, you have to learn how to break that level of ward as a kid.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. With that said, Zanny, one thing for you to do is let me know kind of like an idea of what stores you officially want, and then we can go through them like offline for things and just discuss and see what happens, what gets approved, and for your grand opening where you're gonna use giant scissors to cut a ribbon. So that will be something that
Um,
happens probably next downtime. So
and
start creating a
also,
list.
I completely forgot until just now, but I do want to save a spot on the like like near the opening. I want to save a spot for Chance's like nonprofit for her to move in and have a headquarters if she wants to. Not that she has to, but that there is a space reserved for the nonprofit pro bono if she would like to take it.
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
I didn't know if Chance had actually rejoined us yet or not.
Yeah, Chance, are you there or
I mean, I am.
okay, cool. So yeah, would you take Zanny up on that offer to have a an office or like a little bit of a storefront for any of your like nonprofits?
Yeah, I would think about what I want to do with it, but yeah.
Cool. So awesome. But yeah, Zanny, if you want to make a list, you could just make a short list, or if you want to do all 100 like ideas, go ahead, and it could be repeats as well. So if you have a one storefront, like a shawarma place on the first floor, you can also have a shawarma place on the second. You can have multiple shoe stores, multiple clothing stores. If you want to go through that detailed analysis of it or detailed list, more power to you. If you just have like, hey, here are my top 10 that I want to make sure are included, just let me know and send that to me after the session. All right.
What I'll end up sending you is like my first pass of invites, and then after that, because I won't fill up all 100 immediately. The idea being
Yeah.
room for expansion.
Okay. Gotcha. Whatever number you want to try, because like you're gonna try to like reach out and say like, hey, rent. You're basically trying to get people to rent space from you, and then try to get in on this action sort of deal. So
Yeah.
depending on what happens, you might be making money for it.
I am also, because this is weird and new and untested, and people might not be, so sure. Uh, Anybody who signs on for the first like year is going to get their first year like half.
Nice. All right. Half off on the lease. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Any last thing from Zanny before we go to Alice?
No, I think that's it. The rest of it is just rest and recoup and a little bit of lab time to work on some like probably some uncommon stuff. Nothing that can't be done in a few hours.
Okay. Cool. Let's go then to Alice. Alice,
That's me.
that's you. Um, we're gonna do a few things back to back for it. So, first off, what is Alice doing to reacclimate to the prime? Because of color, music, touch, taste, all those things were kind of leached away when you're in the underworld. Is there anything you're doing specifically to try to ease yourself back into it, or like what is Alice doing in order to reacclimate?
She is staying like home, in the fortress. She's not really going out into the town as much. She's gonna try to reacclimate slowly. Uh, she does dress Ari in more muted tones, so it doesn't hurt to look at her. But she's gonna kind of take it a day at a time. So like she'll start by, humming songs to Aurelia, and then, she'll start singing songs to Aurelia. Eventually she'll pick her violin back up and play a lot more because music is a really easy way for her to reacclimate to things. So she'll really let that take the brunt of her reacclimation process of like, hey, I'm going to spend a lot of time with music during this period and my husband because his birthday is going to pass on the 15th.
Yeah. Speaking of which, you will notice like whenever you are playing music and Bruce is around, he would just sit there and just watch you play and
Yeah,
just
this man's
enjoy.
smitten.
Yeah. He's smitten by you.
Smitten.
And whenever the passion or urge comes, you both are very, very intimate with one another. Now, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, for Agravain, what officially did you do with him? Did you turn him over to the constables?
I thought we turned him over to David.
To
What, the generals or whatever.
the
Who
generals?
did
Okay.
who did we give him to? That was not my decision. I believe
Well, pulling it back after everything, what would Alice have wanted? The general, the
him to
constable?
suffer.
Okay. So define suffering.
I don't want him to get off with a slap on the wrist, and I don't want him to see the light of day, if at all possible, ever again. Um, but you know, if he does have to see the light of day again, obviously we're making him sell everything.
Okay. So let's pause that for a second. So do you try to talk to Arif Diab or Arif Soledad?
Probably Diab.
Okay.
Like I've
So-
talked to him more.
That's fine. You go to him because with like the planning with the generals. Hold on one sec. Let me just grab Dieb's token if I can find it. No, that did not name it that way. Okay. 1 second. Give me 30 seconds actually.
Oh my god.
Put the timer up.
I found him. I'm just grabbing him right now. It's literally me looking at all the maps I have and finding the map that I know he's in. There we go. All right. So using leverage, you go and you arrange a quick meeting with Diab. You then express your concern. So tell me, what are your concerns? It's like with what you were just saying about not wanting him to see the light of day. What would be your emphatic plea with regards to this, so that he does not get any slap on the wrist?
He inadvertently endangered many lives and got a lot of people killed with his actions, or his inaction rather, and it would be a disservice to the community as a whole as we are trying to rebuild Eremer and Zarek in general, to allow him to freely go out and get another job and potentially hurt more people.
Let me see. So are you advocating for his execution, his
No.
imprisonment for life, or him being free but being then subject to mandatory community service?
Well, I have to think about it from the point of view of someone rational and not the point of view of someone whose family was directly impacted by his actions.
There is a sense of impartiality that can come from being uninvolved, not directly harmed by the circumstance. But you, as well as Bruce being the direct victims, also have some weight to what you wish for. He will be surrendered to the generals, but my words may carry some weight in what they do to him. The question now becomes, what words should I echo that are yours?
I think execution is too kind for him, but I also don't think he should be free to. He's very charismatic. He's a bit of a weasel. So I think if we let him out on community service, he will find his way back into society again. So his dignity, or not his dignity, his position in society must be ruined. And that is a lot of hard work. So I'd say imprisonment. Maybe not for life, but for a very long time. Maybe teach him the benefit of hard labor, seeing as he saw fit to hurt people who were doing honest work.
Well, the prison system in Aramir does allow for labor, or mandates labor from its prisoners. Are you expecting 10 years of hard labor in prison, 20 years, 30 years, or 40 years? I believe as him as a human, he would probably live for another 40 or 50 years, potentially. He is,
Oh.
what, 30 years old?
How many people died in the fire?
I believe there was, from the newspapers that I read, 5 or 6.
Well, then let us be kind to the victims, and let us be equally kind to Agravain, and say 5 years per victim.
30 years.
Yes.
Very well. I'll make the recommendations to the generals. The 30 years hard labor in prison. He'll be 60 years old, or however old, 60 something years old before he is released.
Can't wait for him to be very cross with me afterwards when he gets out.
Does it matter?
Oh, no, I will be much more powerful than him now, to be honest with you, so I'm not exactly scared.
Good. You have been blessed with a lot of power. I believe you will retain your powers. And You have many allies, many friends to protect you now. You and your family.
Thank you, Arif.
Of course. Thank you for your service. And I'm sure we'll see each other in the coming days.
With my pleasure. I will
So-
tell everyone you said hello.
Give them my regards, including Zanny.
Don't worry.
So, Alice, that is one thing that you get closure on is within the week, you know that the generals are not too happy to have found the snake. They also are very forceful in making sure that he discloses everything about Paper Cut Press. And Paper Cut Press is in a lot of hot water, and legal battles are being filed that they are going to try to survive with things, because now their image is tainted with harbinger activities. During your rests, well, anything else with regards to Agravain and your acquisition of 1/3 of Papery Industries?
I mean, she will ask Bruce, obviously, for help, but she will ask him to set up a meeting with the third person whose name also starts with an A that I don't remember.
Amal.
Amal, yes, just so they can kind of get on a cohesive ground as the, she's the new third owner. She kind of needs to be brought into everything. She does not have a very good business background.
Yeah. And Amal is happy to have you on board, but like if you're going to be taking over Agravain's responsibilities, he was more forward facing because he was the schmoozer person who may try to get people to sign on with new contracts and everything. So Amal is concerned, but definitely eager to have new management with you. And she does mention like you can start to learn the ropes, but you might need to if you're wanting to fill Agravain's shoes, you're going to then need to be more salesy with a lot of different people to secure contracts.
Oh,
Is that
well,
something Alice is eager to do?
Alice likes to schmooze. She can schmooze. I probably won't go about it the same way that Agravain did because I'm not going to sleep with many women to get them to buy a paper, but I do throw a very riveting party, and I'm a very convincing person.
Well, good. Then I think you will do well in the coming weeks and months.
I'm excited to work with you.
Perfect. So you, within the week, have secured Agravain shares, and you sign the documents, making you legally 1/3 owner of Papery Industries. You basically go in, and how much, what kind of flair do you do when you go into Agravain's office? And do you just go in and just like destroy everything, mad sweep off the desk of everything, or just have somebody come and remove all of his stuff and put your office in there?
No, she will ask Lance to borrow the skeletons to have them kind of just clean everything out. And by clean everything out, she's gonna open the window and just kind of toss it onto this. No, she's gonna donate everything to somebody. Chance, are you taking donations of office supplies, decorations?
Yeah, we take everything.
Perfect. Everything except any liquor he has in there. That's mine. Finders keepers.
Yes, he definitely has liquor.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm
All
gonna
right.
install a liquor closet in my office.
There you go. And
liquor
Alice, you
vending
can
machine.
imagine having your office. You now have an office which is down the hall from Bruce's office.
Ugh, that is not going to end well for anybody else in this place.
In your sleeps and in your dreams, well, first off, roll a D100.
Should I roll it or should Mitchell roll it?
That is your choice.
Average.
Okay. You don't have any terrible dreams, none at all. But they're not pleasant either. You're kind of just having sleepless dreams in the next few days, which makes it a little surprising when suddenly on like on the holy day of the 16th with Garden Grow, you are suddenly on a cloud. And you look around and you can see the city of Zarek beneath your feet. And you can either stand on the cloud or you can kind of like sit and look at the city, the night sky with it all. Which would you prefer? Would you be skipping, walking, standing, or sitting on the cloud?
I think I'd like to sit on the cloud and have a drink.
Yeah. You sit on the cloud and you try to look around for a drink and you see a cup of water.
Look, I get the whole temperance thing, but I can't get drunk. You wouldn't kill to give me a martini.
And you see your patron approach you from behind.
Vodka's clear like water. You can appear in that as well, I'm sure.
He kind of like settles next to you. Do you drink the water?
Of course I drink the water.
Yeah, it
I'm a
is.
hydrated queen.
It is basically moonshine.
Oh, okay.
Just Alice just spits it out.
No. She is a professional.
Yeah, you were
Touche.
expecting.
Touche.
You have grown a great deal, Alice.
That's not a very nice thing to say to a woman. I think I still look beautiful.
As a person, you have grown. Or do you not believe it?
I feel like that's a trick question because if I say yes, then it's a bit haughty.
There is no shame nor pride in acknowledging the journey.
Then yes, actually, because I was having a conversation, I think it was Zanny, where I kind of reflected on who I may have started this journey as, and I don't know her anymore.
How so?
She was scared. Um, I don't. She was loud for all the wrong reasons, and she hid behind her husband and her social standing and her booze and her pretty words, and I just don't think she had any confidence or pride in herself or ironic, I know everyone would laugh at me if they heard me say that, but I think she was an okay person, not doing anything wrong, but the absence of doing wrong does not make you right.
You're right in that aspect. You descended into the underworld. You can see what path many of your peers are doomed to go to when they die. Not necessarily because they were terrible and evil, but also just because they were not good in life. Many of your kin, your peers, claim charity, and yet all they do is give a small trinket and justify that as how noble and charitable and generous they are.
Well, that's because nobody really in my friend circle has seen what it's like for the people they're giving charity to.
And you have walked the streets. You have grown and faced evils and dangers, both of this world, of the mortal world, and the eternal. Now, when you give charity, you understand the meaning. And you have truly grown as a temperate person. And though others may say you have not because of your drink,
Uh.
every person is allowed a vice or two.
It's only a vice if it causes problems in your day-to-day life, and I have not found it easy for it to cause problems in my day-to-day life.
And for that, I approve.
Of me?
Of course.
You're not here to take my soul, are you?
No. I am here to acknowledge who you are, who you've become, and who you may be. You are my warlock. I am your patron. And I am proud of that. And I am proud of you.
That means a lot.
You are a good person, Alice Mazer. Stay.
I will. I don't think I can go back to the person I used to be. I'm honestly just ready to be Alice.
And what does Alice mean to you? Who is Alice Mazer?
Alice is... she's a businesswoman now, and she can see and talk to and help spirits and people alike. So she's not just helpful here, she's helpful in the ethereal as well. And she's a warlock, and she's a bard, and she just happens to be Bruce's wife. It's not my only signifier anymore. I'm many things. Hopefully one day a proper mother, but a daughter, a sister, a hero, I guess, but I don't care as much about that.
And you are all those things. He looks forward towards the east. There are new dawns coming, and I believe they will be good dawns for you. There will be darkness and dark days, but you carry the light with you, whether it is in day or the moonlight at night. Tell me, Alice, do you enjoy surprises?
I haven't had a proper good one in a while, so I'd like to say yes if it's a good one. A bad one, I'm a bit tired of those.
It is a good one.
Oh, then yes.
Do you want to know it now or naturally?
Oh, well, it wouldn't be a surprise if you told me.
Congratulations on the coming child.
So you told me? Can I push the horse off a cloud?
You push him off and he just like rolls over and then just reappears on the other side.
What part of surprise did we miss here?
You won't remember tonight. That part at least.
Rude.
I will ask though. You've been afflicted. There is a sin marked on your mind and soul.
That thing I'm not allowed to remember, but I'm going to have to remember.
Journey into the afterlife, into the upper realms, and one of the gods may be able to remove it from you.
Do you know which one?
Whichever you choose of the 16. I think you favor ambition.
I do. I'm not
That you
sure
may-
she favors
Can-
me.
then you may seek her out, or any of the 16, and they will remove it from you.
Bless. 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 I don't want to go to therapy.
Farewell, Alice.
Will you visit me again?
Would you like that?
Oh, well, I like our talks. I always feel better about myself afterwards.
Then I shall. When you need me, and have not had sex before meeting with me.
Okay. Rude.
Purity.
I have a husband.
Be happy to meet with you.
16's sake. Gonna have to become an abstinent nun.
He stands up. In the meantime, would you like a ride?
Are you going to take me flying?
It is a celebration.
Then yes.
You go forward, and you climb atop the draconic horse. And he rides forward, riding atop the sky and the clouds, jumping and leaping between clouds. Clouds form wherever he goes. And you ride across the city of Zarek at breathtaking speeds. And are just filled with joy and a sense of goodness. And when you wake up, you remember parts of the conversation that you've had with him.
I think I saw a horse last night. That's just the first thing she says to Bruce. Like, no context.
A horse? Wasn't there a play about that?
Possibly. We don't go to the theatre nearly enough.
Well, we'll rectify that. He kind of like pulls you into him.
And back to bed.
And back to bed, and kisses, and sweet things.
And Alice snores.
And Alice, your vestige now exalts. And I will send you options. For you are embodying the charitable and the temperate with your journey into the underworld and your new sense of direction when it comes to giving, not just financially, but giving of yourself and giving actual help to others.
And not getting drunk, but still drinking a lot because my constitution
Your constitution is so high.
It's so high I cannot get drunk.
Yeah. That's the character growth. We're growing
Yes.
your con
My constitution has gotten so high, I can still be an alcoholic.
while still being temperate. Yep.
Yes. Yes, I love this character arc for myself.
Yeah. So you saved your daughter. I believe you mentioned that you rededicated her birthday to being the 12th of seeds.
Yes.
You have acquired Papery Industries, the 1/3 of it, and you now have your office, and you have a surprise that shall be coming up in the future.
I also would like to, yassify my office. It's very girl boss in there.
Wait, you'd like to whatify your office?
Yassify.
Yassify.
It's very girly in there.
Okay. I'm gonna assume pink girly?
No, we're a sophisticated woman, and I like the colors green or yellow or something. There's lots of gold in there,
that's fine.
chandeliers, it's been
We reject
bows.
modernity. We embrace color in the
Yes, pearls.
I am not a fan of black and white and offices, so I am totally for that.
I got
Do whatever colors
tapestries
you
on the
want.
wall.
Yeah. It's not like I go into an office and I'm just staring at black and white and gray all day long. All right. With that said, congratulations, Alice. Let's take our 10-minute break, and when we come back, we're going to go to Erlon and see what Erlon's doing during his 1 week of downtime. Trying to keep everyone 30 minutes for this.
Yeah, I want to dream about a horse.
Yeah, you got to dream about a horse? All right, y'all. See you in 10 minutes. right, welcome back, folks. We took our short break, 10 minutes, and now we're back. We've had some good, interesting downtime, discussions and talks. Had Zanny and Alice, and now we're moving on forward with Erlon. So, Erlon, let's see what you've been doing for the last week after coming back from the underworld. So, first off, is there anything Erlon is doing to reacclimate after being in the grayscale hellscape of the underworld?
Yeah, I think since he has full reins of this gym to a certain degree, he's gonna make a Zen like tranquility room. And he is going to chill in that tranquility room for a while.
Okay, so you have
Yeah.
like would it be like a spa
Like a
room
Zen
or
room.
meditation room?
Meditation room.
Okay.
Fully meditating.
Yeah, so you make sure you have a section off. You like order one of the rooms to be removed,
Mhm.
emptied, and put like just like flower or floral arrangements, like bamboo and such, and just able for you just to meditate and relax in that section of the gym.
Yep.
Cool. So you're able to meditate for it, and through meditation, your discipline of yourself with your vestige, you're able to recover at a quicker pace for things.
Perfect.
So, great. With that, what is Erlon doing most of the time for his 1 week of downtime?
I think he's really just well shit, now that we kind of talked about like vending machines and stuff like that, he's kind of fucking jonesing for that stuff. He's kind of stoked. He's probably gonna
Talk to Zanny about it? Or?
Yeah. I think he's gonna be more like talking about this new idea of this mall.
It is of
bazaar.
Yeah, you do know, like, and as you're getting more involved with like discussions with Zanny, you'd learn that these are like gnomish designs using clockwork mechanisms, and some types of cooling systems for like to get soft drinks, like an Coca-Cola bottle, still be cold even while it's sitting in this vending machine. So, lots of different ideas. Do you want to RP anything with Zanny, or are you kind of like speculating and like having Erlon just think about these things out loud?
Yeah, if Zanny wants to, I think it's just really just going to just find out like what the main motive and stuff like that, and
this
what
is
we're trying to do.
This is an RP session basically for it. So after Zanny comes back with all of you guys, after Zanny comes back from the mall situation, you kind of like go after her a little bit, and take it away, Erlon and Zanny.
So Zanny, this mall bazaar thing. What's like the whole like quest behind all this? Because I feel like every time we do stuff, there's like there's like a reason for it, and you just want to make this a thing. Like this is just like this retirement.
Yeah, I mean, the whole design is just to eventually, yeah, this is to set up the retirement, but a lot of the funds will probably go into, anything that I actually make from this. My plan is to just reinvest it either back into more branches of this or back into the communities where it came from anyway. Like just give it to nonprofits and actually help them out and boost their efforts.
Okay. So we're giving back to the community and all this. Like that's the main thing.
Yeah, this one's a little bit more for me, and it's just I like doing things like that. I make a little money.
Okay.
Everybody else makes a little bit of money, and it wasn't just me saying words when I said I wanted to make something where people could, make their dreams actually happen.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, I was wondering. Because I don't know. I'm just so used to us, constantly on the move for things and just fighting stuff and killing things, and then he kind of brought this idea. I mean, it's not a bad idea. It's pretty cool actually, but I don't know. It's different, I guess. Just kind of wanted to know what your main motive is.
Yeah, I mean it's not I don't have a crazy ulterior motive with this one. If I do, I had to have a couple of spaces saved for like if some underworld context per se, they want to make some deals or people want to just make some deals where no one will bother them. I want to have some spots available for things like that. Probably near the adult store in the back.
The adult store. That's right. I almost forgot. Yeah, we could definitely help a lot of the community with that store.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the idea is to make money and then to use it for some good purposes. That's the big thing. It's mostly retirement. I'm following my family's plan from how they do it down south, but we'll see how it works. This is my little flair on it.
I like it.
They took over airship empires. I built a mall.
Oh. No, I knew there's definitely good reason for your idea. I just kind of I guess when it's new. I'm just the only markets I'm really used to ever taking care of is like maybe selling some of the vegetables and stuff that we had at the farm. Other than that, nothing as extensive as this.
Y'all really got me thinking about it with these vending machine things. We could have some of them enchanted to just preserve the atoms put inside so people could do things like that. Like, what if you're somebody that you have enough that you want to sell some, but you don't have enough that you want to open a whole store? Then you can get one of these vending machine things and just put your produce in it.
Yeah, no, definitely. I like the idea. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. I feel like it's a new chapter, and I feel like I don't know, maybe we can look into retiring with this.
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know.
It's weird.
I can definitely see us doing this when I'm old. I don't know.
Yeah.
We gotta start thinking about the future.
People like you, man, we got a ways to go. But
yeah.
I don't know. It's just good to start thinking about it when we're younger more than when we're older. Plus, to me, I've got something to leave to Laura.
Oh yeah. You know what? You brought this up, and I didn't think to ask Pelican what she probably would love to, have us. Never really even. I don't know if she would like something. I need to start really, focusing on future, especially with seeing Alice now with her daughter we just saved, and future with her and Bruce. I mean, you gotta maybe think of to do that with Ella.
I was, you were talking about the future a lot. I was gonna ask, but you just went right and broached the topic. You really thinking about maybe doing that?
Yeah, I need to. That's like the next book, right?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I was gonna say you're awful young for forever, but to be fair, so is she. But if you feel like don't do it because you think you need to. Do it because you feel like it's the right step to take.
Appreciate that. No, just with thinking of new adventure without doing shit for once. It's I got the gears kind of going where I'm gonna go next. It's exciting, a little weirdly enough, a little scary.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's I mean, when you really start to think about it, all of this insanity that we've been doing has been what, a year of our life? A little bit more?
Yeah, it's true. It's yeah, it's kind of crazy to think of that too.
I mean, people think about this, and really think about this one. Down the road, they're going to write books. They're going to make movies about us, and all they're ever going to know is the shit that happened in this year. So no matter what happens and what they say, they don't know shit about us.
Yeah, you're right. Never.
This is a drop in the bucket.
This really is. I mean, this is weirdly exciting. Oh, I'm for it. Whatever you need to make this happen. I'm all ears, and I guess when that time comes, I'm not throwing out the cape just yet. Yeah, I feel like I got a lot more. This is definitely something to set up for the future, like you said. The kids, things like that.
I will be maybe even long after Lance is gone, I'm still going to be dragging you out for. Sometimes I might need your help gathering some supplies. So, bodyguarding, you're going to be needed for a while, buddy.
Yeah, that's the life I've chosen. I love it. No, I'd love it. That's kind of my bread and butter. But I think the more and more I go out and leaving Eloquent and such, going to be that point that he's definitely gonna get tired of it. I feel like.
You know what makes going out worth it though? Somewhere to come back to.
Oh, you're definitely right.
You think she's somewhere to come back to?
And she has been. Definitely has been, and I want to keep it that way. I don't.
Well, you're an adult. You chase that feeling how you want.
Yeah.
Just don't ignore it.
Well, I think at this point I decide for our stuff we're doing, and yeah, like I said, I mean, seeing a lot of you guys kind of focusing on the other things that really are important. It's been nice. I can do that for myself.
If you want to know,
all right, well,
with the business side of things,
I know. No, I know. You're definitely the brains for that one, and I will definitely go to you for that one. I'm just, yeah. I feel like this could be really cool. This vending machines. I don't know what the Lance's kind of. I don't know. The stuff that he's going with, that's kind of weird stuff. But if it sells, it sells. Yeah, that's what I was definitely talking about. The bone thing.
Yeah, the underwear thing. No, I'm trying to wipe it out of my head.
There you go. Yep.
I'll let him try. If it sells, like you said, it sells. But
yeah,
it's all going to a good cause.
Well, I appreciate it, and I know you had obviously. You had your ex and things like that, and I don't like to bring that up with you because of your situation. But I'm happy to come to you about this kind of stuff because like I said, it's all new to me. So. And maybe I'll start. Your ex.
Oh.
Your man.
Yeah.
Did you forget about him?
Well, I signed away certain parts of my brain, didn't I?
Yeah. You forgot about him? Really?
I think part of me maybe wanted it. I don't know.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah, no, it's fucked up. I'm still working through it. I realize I fucked up. Let's put it that way.
Jeez. Well, remember, as tough as memories can be sometimes, they're what makes us, right? So keep that in mind. And if you chose to do that, to get that out of your brain, I'm not the one to bring that back up again for you.
No, I think I have an idea. And I didn't want to get rid of him so much as I think I wanted to maybe try to fall in love with him again. As cheesy as that might sound. Just do it at all, really.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess when that day comes, I'll be there for you regardless. I'm not the best of wingmen, so.
Do you really mean that?
Of course I do. What kind of question is that?
I kissed Lance.
What? Sorry, what?
And I think I liked it.
Seriously?
Don't tell Alice. I need to tell her. You're the first one I've told.
Holy like
this is the big breach. Don't tell Alice.
I'm great with secrets.
No, I'll go tell her first thing in the morning.
Okay, as long as you tell her. I mean, yeah, you definitely should tell her of all people. I mean, it does not like there's something with Lance, but with the bond you have with Alice, I'm surprised that she doesn't know.
Yeah, no, I just there was a thing, and I've been having trouble reconnecting with things from after we were there on that plane, and I figured what the hell's maybe we'll see if maybe I can at least get my emotions to start working. I meant to just kiss him as just like a thing, but then I fucking felt something. I'm not sure what I felt.
I know my face doesn't seem like it, and I have no judgment at. But yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
To each its own. I've kissed plenty of weird people in my day.
I'm gonna process this.
It's fine. You know what? We're just gonna forget that, like the panties in the vending machine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, we're just gonna. He said that.
Just shelf that. Yeah, we're gonna shelf that.
No.
Oh, he said the same thing. Okay, so it's not like you guys are like pursuing something.
No. No, it was just spell work and. 16. Why did I tell you first?
You know what? It's I'm just gonna forget this. Don't worry.
Danny, do you modified memory him?
No.
What's fucked up? I almost felt like Men in Black, like the Men in Black, like Danny just pulling out the little like fucking thing. I'm like, wait, what is that?
That would be fucked up.
Like, I'm just going to forget about this and modify memory.
Just forget about modify memory.
Oh my god. Yeah, Danny, like I said, your secret's safe with me. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I mean, you definitely need to deal with that at some point.
really fast. Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, if you guys like each other, you're into that kind of stuff. That's fine.
No, I shouldn't do it in.
Hey.
No, I shouldn't be dating in the party. That's just kind of. I think I shouldn't be working and having pleasure at the same place. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's the best of pleasure.
You know who I need to talk to? I'm gonna talk to Alice, and then
yes, I feel like yeah, you know what, I agree with you. You shouldn't have told me first, but I will definitely keep the secret safe with me. I just don't have anything good to say for you, unfortunately. I'm sorry. You know,
I appreciate it. You offered and you were there, and I've been freaking out ever since I did it. So
you're fine.
I'm sorry.
Be sorry. There's nothing to be sorry about. It's all good. We are moving on. Like I said, I will gladly come to you for whatever family affairs. Maybe, you know what, I might start changing some diapers here and there.
You know, you're gonna have to get used to it sooner or later.
You never know. You know what? I think I need to set some plans with. I need to see what she wants to do. It's been a lot about what I want to do, and never really taken a moment to see what she wants to do.
And also, there's a lot of guesswork put into that side of. Are you gonna, if y'all do have kids, is it gonna be eggs?
Oh, I've never given that thought either. I don't even know how to ask her that. I don't think that's something to ask her. You know what?
If that's a conversation that needs to happen, I could do it as the doctor if you want.
Oh, true. Good call. I mean, that's way better than what I was gonna do. I mean, I was just gonna ask her uncle.
Let's just worry about that conversation if it even needs to happen.
Yeah. Yes. We will take one step. Now, vending machines in space.
Yeah. Right now, we're doing vending machines. We're doing space. Do you want a space for the brown bear or for the red bear?
No, I like that. I like the idea. We could do like a pop-up kind of fitness center. You know, get your sweat on, get your shawarma. We can call it shawarma and sweats. You know.
Well, and
I feel like it's a great one.
I have an idea for this too. Is that we could put branches in every one of the malls that I put in different cities, and if you have membership in one and you happen to be traveling, you could just use it and go to the next one.
Could be freaking phenomenal. Yeah, that could be great. That could be an upgrade, you know, like fitness everywhere kind of deal.
Have an upgrade.
On anywhere fitness.
Upgrade to your membership. That's it.
Look at that. Anywhere fitness. Holy crap. It'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Everywhere fitness.
Not anytime. Anywhere.
Anywhere.
Anywhere fitness. Like it.
All right. With that being said, Erlon, any other things you want to do? Just because trying to keep it like the time. Right. Any other things you want to do with Erlon?
No, that was cool. Yeah, just
okay.
He's really just gonna be, you know, as he's meditating, kind of focusing also on just the new things coming, I guess.
Yes. Now, question for you: stuff. Are you planning anything with Eloquent? Because as a reminder, she told you to plan for any engagement. So are you planning things or not?
Yes. So that's going to be more like getting the lovely females involved.
The lovely females. Okay.
Yes. To try to, because he's not, let's be honest, he's not the greatest in romance.
Okay.
So he wants to at least get them involved to see what would be the best way to wow Quinn. And also if they could maybe possibly dig for some information of what Eloquent would like, because
let's
feels like
very briefly
different.
I'll give you a little time right now.
Yeah.
Zanny, Alice, Chance, you are approached by Erlon, and Erlon, what is your pitch to them?
Great pitch. We love talking about this stuff. Ladies. So the lovely day is going to happen maybe sooner than later. As you probably already know, Eloquent and I are gonna, start the next chapter at some point, and I want that to be sooner than later, and I want that to really happen quickly. And in order to do so, I need your help to really get to find out from Eloquent what would be the best way for an engagement. I want it to be over the top, and when I say that, when I think of her, it's probably the complete opposite of what she wants. So I need you ladies to probably dig and find out first I should do it, and also if she actually says yes, we don't even know if she says yes. We're just hoping. But if she is going to say yes, we need to get the festivities in order, And you three ladies are the best ones that could definitely come up with the coolest wedding of all time, the greatest wedding of all time. Need your help.
Planning a wedding is easy, darling. The hard part is, do you want us to be obvious about asking what Eloquent wants, or do you want it to be subtle? Because those are going to take two very different amounts of time.
Is it?
Also, side note, I don't know how old-fashioned Eloquent's family is. Have you asked permission?
Do?
That's true.
No, nope, I have not actually.
And the side note related to all of that, I mean, I'm going to vote for we should be somewhat obvious, because the part where you said you don't know if she'll say yes, generally,
Yes.
if you're going to ask someone to marry you, you should already know that this is a thing you both want.
Now, hold on. There's been plenty of marriages that I've seen work out perfectly fine, where a man was uncertain if the woman would say yes, and the woman was uncertain that she'd say yes, but it ended up fine in the end.
I mean,
Yeah,
it is, but I just, I guess.
in my heart, I do feel like she would say yes. Not because I am me, but I feel like we have a good thing going, and I'd like to continue with that.
Have you talked about marriage before just springing marriage on them?
We've dabbled in it. We've had conversations about, a little bit of our future, but nothing too concrete, I guess you could say.
So she has said that marriage is something that she does want.
Well, so right before we went, on our most recent lovely quest, I told her that, I'm gonna focus on her, and she kind of already knows that there's probably gonna be an engagement. She knows.
Also, the worst she can say is no, and an engagement is not legally binding. So, I feel like it's not a big. I mean, it's a big deal, Erlon. I honestly didn't think you'd ever get married, but
okay.
I feel like it's well within the realm of us to go ask. It's just, do you want me to walk up to her and say, what are you looking for in an engagement, or do I have to wine and dine her for a little bit to become close to her, to then subtly put into conversation what she might like from an engagement someday?
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If you asked me what I would do, I would have just straight asked her. That's just my route. But I feel like for her sake, I need to really plan this thing out. Even though I know in my heart she will probably just tell you that I'm stressing over nothing and shouldn't be, so worried about this. But I just want it to be as near as perfect as it could possibly be. She is everything right now.
How about what, without her input, we will get her input based on what would be your big grand gesture, right? Like, what would be your perfect idea? And then we'll ask her if she would like that sort of thing.
Wouldn't that just spoil the surprise?
No. Well, you can be subtle about it. But like because she loves you, we want this to also be an expression of you. So what would be an expression of you? And then we can tweak it and make it more an expression of the both of you.
Lot.
How about we break it down for the boy here? First thing, Erlon, would you like a more public or more private affair? Like, do you want people to see you proposing, or do you want it to just be the two of you?
Okay,
And
now
is there a gemstone involved?
Okay, you see, and that's where I worry, right? Because my answer, like answering chances, my answer is very extravagant, very big, public display, almost like the movie that, I want everybody to know about it. I want this to be the wedding. It's heard around all of it. That's a me. Now, when I think of her, that's a no. So I'm trying to figure out what would be like maybe a happy medium.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's where it's very big gray area.
Why are we like, we could be your publicity, like we could have a very nice dinner. I mean, a party just for us. Zanny could cook us a big dinner. We could celebrate. I mean, there's plenty of things to celebrate. We could throw a party just for us, and then it's public. You get all of my family's here. We have all the kids here. We have so many people here that are still in a circle, and you could invite anybody I guess you wished to, but it wouldn't be an out in public in the middle of the square type thing.
No, I think that's good because it's people that are important to me. We would have to.
Oh no! Did his mic die?
Did my mic die?
Oh, you're back. Welcome back.
Oh my god! Sorry.
Yeah.
What did I say? Oh no. Oh, so what Alice said. So I wanted to also include her side. It's perfect. I agree with it. It is perfect with her, but we definitely have to get her side involved as well. Nice to have all of my people that are close to me, but I need to find out who's close to her.
You haven't met any of her friends?
No, I've been a little busy, saving the world and shit.
I mean, Chance has a good point there.
Well,
damn.
the only friends of Eloquence the only friends of Red's that Eloquence met is us. I feel like so far we've been almost a package deal. If she was coming to see him, she's at least waving hi to one of us.
There you go. Erlon, you got a good amount of ideas. Just because of the sake of time, consider what you want. You're starting to do things, and then just post in the main chat where you'd be going forward with, like trying to whatever. Whose advice are you taking? What middle road? Whatever. Post that in the main chat afterwards.
Okay.
So we know what direction's happening. Give you time to think about it. Cool. Let's go, because we have 1 hour left for the game. Let's go to Chance. So, Chance, what have you been doing before when the group was going to the underworld? You were actually doing other things as part of the quests a little bit as well. Do you want to just do a quick summary of what you did?
Yes. So, I went out in search of haglings. I found upwards of 14 of them. There's probably about 8 to 10 kids in my level of the fortress. Not all of them are haglings. I also just picked up some transient kids who needed homes. But yes, and now I found all of them in Tamashk, and now if anyone wants to join me, that you guys are back, we can do the rest of the central region.
Yeah. So using the commune spell, working with local clerics, Chance was able to zero in how many haglings are in an area, and then what was the trick that you did in order to be able to sense the haglings? Do you tell the group or keep that on the down low?
I mean, for when they go with whoever wants to come with me to do some more, like it's not, you know, a secret. I'm not, but I'm also not like, oh, and here's the step, because they never want to hear my plan. So I'm actually not going to be like, here was the step-by-step of how I did it.
Yeah. Fair. So yes, you're able to gather the haglings for it. And then you'd learn from the rest of the group. They descended into the underworld. They fought the hag queen, sealed her away. Specifically, Zanny has been able to use precognition and realize that there's going to be a limited time window. It's uncertain how long it will be, whether it's the next few days, next few weeks, next few months, where there is no hag queen or hag goddess of sorts overseeing or dominating the reproductive process of the hags. So you can save as many souls as you are able to, as many haglings as you're able to, by wishing them their souls to be saved. That does need to happen with the wish in front of them, so it can't be like widespread, like I wish for everyone across the world. It has to be directed at one.
That's why I found them.
Yeah, you found them. So the question is, who's casting wish?
Can we wish them all into one place?
Well, I can go get them. I have all their addresses.
No. I mean, like, even the ones you haven't found. Like, every hagling in Aramare is in Zanny's giant empty warehouse right now.
That's gonna cause a lot of scared kids, or kids that are gonna just suddenly disappear from homes and such. So is that what you're gonna try wishing for, Lance?
He would ask Chance if she wants him to do that, and he would.
I can just imagine one side of Aramare, my daughter's missing. Just where are they going?
Lance needs 3 wishes to do what he was thinking. One to wish them all here. One to wish them unhag, and one to wish them all home.
Well, no, maybe not that. I do have a rather effective method, although the commune takes a long time. So maybe if you could, there wasn't a good spell to find them. So I had to do a process of elimination through commune. But maybe if you could, like, enchant a map so that the map will show us where the haglings are. Like they'll show up as like little red, and then we can go and find them kind of the way I did, but it'll be easier to point us in the right direction. Like, you could wish us a map.
DM, does the spell locate creature work on finding them?
No.
I tried that.
Well, that's stupid.
Because they're technically human right now. You're trying to locate a soul is not. Yeah.
Right, and I can turn into a hag and I can sniff them out, but I still have to have like a general, like I got to get the trail to find them. So I have to have like a general idea of where they are.
Let me look
and how many I'm looking for.
I can only have one simulacrum at a time, right, DM?
No, but here's the thing. You can only have one casting of a simulacrum on you. Like you cast simulacrum, that's your one. The simulacrum can technically cast simulacrum on itself or on you, but then that counts as its one at a time. So that's how the simulacrum spell works, is you can only have one casting active, but technically your simulacrum counts as itself. That it can
simulacrums gain back spell slots with
no
arcane recovery?
Arcane recovery, I'm gonna allow it. Technically they say that they cannot regain spell slots, but this is an ability specific to a wizard. I will allow it.
Okay, that's still only... Okay, Lance is going to dispel the simulacrum he has that doesn't have a 9th level spell anymore. Yeah, after he has them.
And roll me a 2d. Wait, let me double check, because your simulacrum's gonna be like kaput for a while, like bedridden. Let me just find the roll for it, how long it's gonna be required. I want to say it's like 2d4.
With wish?
Yeah, because he wished.
Yeah, he would have done this like immediately afterwards, like as soon as he goes down. It's 2d4.
Yeah. So there's 2d4.
So he failed bad.
He's just like bedridden for 8 days.
Lance is like, you did good, kid. You did good, and snaps and he's gone.
Destroys him. Thank you for your service. Pulls out the plug.
You did good, kid. You did good. Bye.
Hey, that way he doesn't have to suffer for 8 days.
Right. And then he'll
just you wet the bed that he was in, so, and then you prestidigitate it away.
He'll go make another one and wait a day.
So mark on the I believe it's what?
It's 15,000 silver.
Yep.
Okay, so he's gonna do that, and then he's gonna mark off another 15,000 silver and have the simulacrum make a simulacrum.
Okay. That's gonna be, so right now that's 3 days of your also 5 days.
It takes 12 hours to make.
Yeah. So
that's 1 day.
Well, 12 hours to make the first one.
And then he makes his over the next 12 hours. That's 24 hours.
Okay. If you're willing
the one
to
I made one before we left, so the one that used wish.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is Lance willing to just sit there for 24 hours straight?
Well, Lance is going to make the first one.
Yeah.
And then he's going to go to bed.
Okay.
And then he's going to wake up, and then the next,
gotcha.
that one made one. And
I thought you were saying like you're staying up, so that's why I'm not confused.
I'm going to go to bed. He can make his own simulacrum.
Yeah, because he has to be in line of sight of you, so that's fine. He'll be
so he'll use his 8th to do that, and then we'll have 2 free wishes, basically.
So now you have 2 free wishes, and that simulacrum could technically also cast simulacrum on you as well.
But he only has a 9th level spell.
Correct. Wait, what? So
he doesn't have a 7th or an 8th because I used my 7th to make the first one.
It's okay. We're gonna do some logic gaming here, so bear with me. We're gonna call you A, and then we're gonna call simulacrum B, simulacrum C. So A is using their 7th level spell slot. That's what you're doing.
Yes.
You're going to sleep. B does not have a 7th level because it's your copy. So B is casting simulacrum at the end of the 12 hours on you. You have recovered your spell slot. So B uses his 7th or 8th, but C has full spells for it. Because it's a copy of you after you've long rested 12 hours.
Right.
So C has a 7th level spell slot that can technically do another simulacrum of you and create a D.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
But we only need... Okay. We'll do that. We'll waste another 12 hours. I'll make a simulacrum.
Fine. It just costs you all that silver.
Yeah, no. I'm going to spend another 30,000 silver, and I'm broke now. But that's okay.
No, you make spell batteries.
Because I'm going to cast simulacrum on C, and C is going to cast Simulacrum on me.
Well, you can't cast it on C because you currently have B. Or so you have B. So you can't cast Simulacrum. C can cast Simulacrum on you.
Oh,
Create
okay.
D.
Yeah, so I'm going to use 2 days.
There you go.
And then, yeah. B's going to make, or C's going to make one of me.
Now D can also make another one of you.
Right, and
You
then
see how
D's
that
going to make
works?
another one of me. So we have
So now you have E.
B, C, D, E.
So you have original and then 4 right now. If you're
Yes,
going
okay,
back.
perfect. That's what I need.
Okay, so
Okay.
that is a total of 4 castings of Simulacrum, which is, I believe, 60,000.
Yeah, I already took the gold out, or
Okay,
silver out.
just making sure. So over the next 2 days, the rest of the group sees 5 lances, 1 original,
And a
4
lot of snow
Simulacrums.
coming in for some reason.
Yes. Just as a quick thing, does anyone react to 5 lances in the fortress?
Chance is just like, don't do anything more than this until I get back.
Just facepalm the fuck out of it.
Just 5 lances, all drinking coffee.
What's even the plan here?
Okay, so and then after the 2
all
days,
of them are speaking at the same time.
when
to
he
you,
has the
Azrael.
5 lances, he's going to take 4 lances that are not Lance A, and we're going to go to the warehouse, and we're going to do this really easy, Chance. We're going to wish all of them in Aramir to one spot. We're going to wish them to not be hags. We're going to wish them back to their homes if they have a good, safe home to go to. And if they don't, we're going to use that 4th wish to find them a good, safe home to go to.
Okay, that's not.
Does that work?
So wait, just as a quick little thing. So Erlon face palms. Azrael asks what. Chance is like, what is going on? Alice is like, oh no.
And I didn't say what is going on. I said don't do anything until I get back.
Forgive me. Don't do anything till I get back. Alice is like, oh no. And what's Zanny's reaction to 5 lances?
Stop. This is enough.
Yeah, and then Alice just walks away, not daring to interact with 5 lances.
We're all the same.
You all say at the same time.
I have to make so much fucking coffee.
Okay. Chance, go ahead.
Let's talk this through. Okay. If you wish them all here, there's going to be a lot of chaos. Even if you wish them back, there's going to be a lot of chaos. Also,
They'll be gone for like 2 minutes.
Okay. Well, okay, no, because you don't really care about deception in that way. But if he just disappeared in front of your face, and you were his parent, you would be concerned.
I mean, yes, but we're gonna send him back.
Yes. I would also like to know so we can follow up with them in a normal talking way. Can you just wish me some way to find them? It'll take us an extra day, but then we can talk to their parents. I had 0 problem convincing all 14 of these parents, well, all 10 of the parents, and then, long story, anyways, yes, that I would come back. Their children are sick, but we have a treatment. I will come back and take them for treatment. All we need to do is to do that for the rest of the kids.
Okay, Lance will use one of the extra lances to make a map that shows the location of all the little haglings in all of Aramir.
Okay, hold on.
Also, I was only going to do the central region, but
Yeah, I was gonna say that's gonna be a big because you're talking about a map of Aramir. Like it's not gonna be like a zoom in map. It's just gonna be a map. So that would just have like a bunch of concentrated dots
In like every city.
in every city. That's why I'm like, Lance would know with wisdom. You may want to do like city maps. That would be. Like,
he will wish for a series of city maps.
Okay.
For the main central region cities. Actually, he would word
we've already done Tamash. We just need the room, a mirror, and none of
Well, he's gonna do Tamashka anyways because he can do it in one wish. So he's gonna do Lance wishes for a tracking map
and not just the city
that
center.
Indicates a haggling or a series of maps, a series of tracking maps that indicate a haggling by city for the central region of Aramir, but only for cities that have hagglings in them currently. So he'll just get like a stack of 2, 3, 5, whatever maps is what he's looking for.
Okay. I'm gonna make you an offer, Lance, with this. If you ask for a series, its accuracy may not, it'll still show. I'm not gonna cheap you out of the wish. The map will degrade though quickly because it's just like using a legendary item. You are essentially creating a legendary item.
Right.
So for every hag it goes, it's gonna start to deteriorate. If you wish for only one map at a time, it will last longer because you're using a 9th level to create a legendary item. But now you're saying a stack of legendary. I'll allow it, but it's gonna be a race then.
Can I wish for one that the map and the indicators update within a 5-mile radius of where the map is?
Say that again? I'm sorry.
Can I wish for one that the map and the indicators update as the map moves?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you that.
Radius
It'll be like the Marauders map. I'm gonna give that to you automatically.
I'm just saying one map that if I'm standing in Tamash, it works in Tamash, and if I walk, you can see the map moving. Like the center of the map is wherever the map is.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Like a zoomed in thing on Google Maps.
Okay, yeah.
Like you're when you're using Google the Drive, so like you can only see so far around you.
I'll allow it. Yes.
Okay.
It will be a legendary item. You are creating a legendary item through Wish. Mm-hmm. It is going to have charges, but that's fine.
Okay. So he'll do that and then give that to Chance.
Okay. And then we're going to wish this map into existence. You're going to use one of your simulacrums.
Yep.
The map, I'm gonna make you roll a d10. This is gonna show how many charges it has. So roll a d10 for me, please. 9 charges. Fair. So this wish creates this one map. Every time it opens up, that is a charge for it. But it'll last, I would say, for 1 hour. So for 1 hour, you're able to detect all the souls of a haggling through this legendary item created by a wish. I think that's a fair interpretation of it.
Does that work for Chance?
Yes. I think we'll still need, as you're a paladin, do you have commune?
I think I can prepare it. I don't remember what level it is.
I mean, we can also.
Spell, or
is it first?
I think it's a first or second level spell. It's not a high level spell.
I thought it was third, but
I don't see it, so I don't think I have it.
Okay.
Because I only go up to second.
Because if we only have 10 charges.
Or 9. That's 9. Total.
Okay. Sorry. If we only have 9 charges, we still would like to talk to get some clerics or paladins. You're a member of some guild, right, Lance?
Yeah.
maybe we can get some of them. Maybe some of them have commune. The goal at least is to figure out how many kids we're looking for, so that we know when we found them. So if we only can use this 9 times, we want to be.
Do the charges reset, or is it burn out after the 9 uses?
Burns out after the 9 uses, but you create another simulacrum and create another legendary item each time.
But either way, I want to know how many we're looking for total.
Right.
So it would be commune of like more than 10, less than 20.
Yep.
More than 15, less than 15. Like until you keep doing the half thing until you narrow down the window.
Exactly. So you're able to do this because this is a span of like 5 days after they've come back. This is kind of like your main spearhead project that you're working on. You're able to gather, and let's focus on the Timosh side of things. You're able to gather all the haglings for the Timosh. It takes days, like a day or two, because you're basically going to each family and bringing the haglings over. And then do you have Lance use a wish spell to recreate their souls? Is that the plan, Chance?
Yeah. What do you think is the best way to do a wish? Like, because it's the change that we just want to stop that change.
I believe the last. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say we had a
wording.
Lance would say we had a wording that we did on Alice's kid that worked.
Okay, how did you come up with that?
We just guessed and said something.
Okay. What did you do?
Lance would remember what we said.
That's what I was. So the wish was wishing to recreate the soul so that it was no longer a hag's soul that would change, that would undergo metamorphosis. Let me see if I have the actual wording of the wish spell that was done. Scrolling. Let's give you all the chat entries. Here it is. I wish that Ari's soul is turned into a human soul and never shall be threatened by hag magic or power that tainted her soul. That was the original. That was how it was worded.
I mean,
so Lance would change that to, I wish all of the haglings here before me's souls are turned into human souls, and never shall they be threatened by the hag magic and power that tainted their souls again.
There we go. Is that officially the wish?
Is that changing? Is that changing the soul?
Right now they have how it felt last time is, since they have a hag soul, it took and broke the soul apart and reconstituted it as a human soul. It broke the soul, cleansed the evil out of it, and reconstituted the power left behind into a human soul.
It doesn't. Okay, I do whatever you want. I don't know.
Okay. Lance, you wish the souls of these haglings to change, and you see your simulacrum cast the wish spell, and you also feel the vibrations of power. You've been, the last just few days, casting 9th level spells that the gods and others do take notice. They're not interfering because there's nothing, the gods don't seem offended by the spells that you're using, but you're doing good, and you're able to banish away and change the souls, and that is probably getting close to like literally the divine element of creating souls. And you are doing this now on almost a regular basis. Now, let me see who I'm going to do the roll with. Let's do 1d6. We're doing alphabetical order. 2. So that would be Azrael. Okay, Azrael. Give me 1 second. I want to write this down. I want you to roll me a d4.
Okay.
Okay. Danny, are you at all using your precognition powers during this time period?
I think sporadically, yes.
Okay.
Just like the other senses, it's one that she would be working on.
Okay, great. While you're doing this, are you also looking at some of these hags and the children, like the haglings that are being turned into humans?
Yeah, I'm looking at I'm trying to peer into the future of the haggling children. I think I'm trying to keep it, from my perspective, I think I'm trying to keep it to the hag we just fought and the ones that they're linked to specifically.
Okay. After the first ones get cured, so all the haglings from Timosh are cured, you look at the futures and you do see that they are safe. There are a couple that some hags in the future, like when they turn 13 or when they turn 15, hags try to approach them to figure out why they haven't turned. More importantly, within 1 week, so after 1 week, you start to see in the future the inability to cure hags, as a new hag queen or hag coven or goddess has claimed the mantle and is now trying to subvert wishes to prevent the reproduction of the haglings to become hags.
So to be clear, I see that that's happening in about a week, or I see that after a week that has happened.
No, you're going to see that that's about to happen in 7 days. I'm giving you basically 7 days. You're in the middle of the downtime, so time is fluid. But basically in 7 days, you have to cure as many haglings as possible before a hagling, the new hag queen takes over, and you guys have to, not you guys, but someone needs to go back down and kill the new hag queen.
Yeah.
So more
the moment that crosses my vision, I snap to and go looking for Lance or Chance, whoever I run into first.
Okay, they're basically working together, so you get to both of them.
7 days. We have 7 days left.
Alright, does anyone else want to help?
I can help.
What do you need?
More bodies. We have this map now. We can find a general idea of generally where they are. To find them exactly, still need to turn into a hag. We could have multiple of us being hags. You don't turn evil. You keep your own personality. It's polymorph.
But because you're becoming a hag, you can sense when other ones or they're. Okay, I get where you're coming from with this. Okay.
Yeah. And I think just the more bodies we have on the streets, and bring them here, and we'll as many as we can get together.
So, Chance, I'm I'm gonna let you, because this is what you're focusing on the next few days. Roll me a D100 with advantage. So roll 2 D100s.
85.
Okay. You are able to do it in the mad rush of things, and your organization, with the goodwill you've built up with both the Harmony Project, using the Old Guard, using connections with different cleric groups, your nonprofits, leveraging your influence with the Crimson Peacekeepers, working with the Arifs, working with the Paladins, but whether it is silver swords that are passing through or the Conclave, the Enclave, Conclave. You are able to get every single haggling in Timoshk, in Zarek, and in Jedna. You are able to get all three of the main cities completely freed from the hag curse. Lance is able to use the remaining 2 of his simulacrums to wish each one saved before that final before the final days are to come. So you are successful in saving. Let's see how many you save. Roll me a D10 plus 10. This is for Jedna. 14. Another 14 girls from Jedna. There were 14 in Timosh. Now roll me a D8 plus 10. This is for Zarek. 18 in Zarek. So you are able to do.
Somehow they had the lower dice, but the most kids.
Yeah, apparently. So 8, 6,
46.
46. You're able to save 46 girls that would have turned into hags on their 13th birthday. You are able to save in the 3 major cities in the central regions.
I'm also apparently running a bit of a girls' home for those that were homeless youths.
Yeah, which there are a few. Let's roll for it. So we had 4 originally from Timosh. Roll me a D. With Jedna, I would say a D. Let's do a D10. 2. So there are 2 homeless girls in Jedna. Now roll me another D10 for Zarek. 8. Especially because the Giant Wars makes sense. So you are housing 14 of those
Plus-
alone. Plus,
Yeah, plus a few that I picked up when I was doing the thing.
Yeah, but 14 specifically that were haglings and now are cured. There we go. That is, I think that's a lot, like Chance running around as a haggling using the map. The map, I'm gonna say, after like the mad rush does get used up. Well, I'll allow this one. Roll me a D20. If it's 11 or higher, there's still some charges left. 10 or lower, no charges. It burns out. So roll a D20 for me, please. 2. Yeah, you burn out the map for it. But can be made technically by another wish spell.
Well, hopefully we won't need that again.
Yeah.
Unless we want to go kill another hag queen and do another batch of cities. But that seems like a tomorrow project. I have other projects that I need to work on now.
Yeah. Chance goes and just like collapses in a bed. And knowing she did an incredible feat, and there will be a huge recognition after all of this, but during the downtime, she is just drained from saving 46 girls and taking in 14 plus hags and then orphan girls and children. All right, Lance. Azrael, you're number 5. What's Azrael? Let's focus on this as a quick little thing. What's Azrael doing to reacclimate?
He honestly is like kind of jumping in head first into like a lot of stuff. He's like trying to just expose himself to like as much he's going out, going to listen to music. He's going in, working on his painting, his art. He's eating like the most flavorful foods he can. He's kind of just trying to expose himself as much as possible because he kind of missed it. He doesn't really care that it's like intense at the moment.
Great. Definitely able to go throw yourself head first into things. You get a headache. And I can tell you, it is. You're getting a head. Again, the shock of color in your system, the taste, everything tastes brand new to you. Like all the flavors. And it's kind of a fun thing. It's like I want to try coffee for the first time again because I literally cannot remember how it tastes. So there's a little fun element there that you're able to do. I will say you are invited to the Fire Dominion though, for Scald wanting to spend time with you, but you also are trying to balance that with the Hag quest. So you are able to do, but you are basically jumping between realms for them.
Yeah. Okay.
But you're able to enjoy the fires, the vibrancy of the fires.
Yeah.
And I will say with this, when you're in the Fire Dominion, you are able to now pick up different colors. Your eyes are starting to see more of the colors that are present in the Fire Dominion. Normally, normal individuals only just see red, right? You are actually starting to see sub-red. Like maroon doesn't just look maroon. You're actually able to see the different shades within it. You are starting to discover new colors, specifically because you were grayscaled everything, and now the very first new colors you're seeing again are specifically from the Fire Dominion. So
that's really cool.
Starting to see sub-red. You're not sure how long you will continue to see sub-red, but you are able to see sub-red at the moment and distinguish. And it is beautiful. It's like being able to see the difference between red, orange, and yellow, and people able to do colors with red, yellow, and orange playfully. It is the same idea now with like red, crimson, maroon, sub-red, and other colors below that frequency.
Yeah. That's awesome. That sounds really beautiful. Yeah. And actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea, Chance, because doesn't Scald do some adventuring? I can't remember if she's
a sorcerer, so she can definitely do some adventuring if you persuade her. But like as like, hey, do you want to do a hunt quest? She'll do it one day. She's not going to do it multiple days.
Yeah, he definitely will, especially because he's like, look, my adventures take me away from you enough as it is. You might as well come on one, right?
Okay. And roll a persuasion check. Let's see how you do with it.
Okay.
$30. Yep.
Good.
She agrees. The plus 17.
Right.
She agrees. She goes with you on like one day. More acting like just like support, but she does have her own spell slots and everything. Awesome.
Sweet.
Anything you're doing other than the hag hunting? Any conversations you want to have with anyone on the team?
I can never think of anything.
You don't have to. This session I've dedicated to. We've been having a lot of adventure. I wanted to dedicate this whole session to RP. If anyone wanted. So
if anyone wants to, I just can't think of anything.
That's fine. If you do think of something, post it in the chat.
Yeah.
We'll then set it up and just open it up for you guys to do.
Okay.
So great.
Sounds good.
And let's go to Lance. Lance, you did a lot. You're working a lot doing the simulacrums. Proof of concept. You can have 5 lances. It just costs you a lot of silver. But you now see that you, in theory, could create more artifact level, or not artifact, legendary items through Wish. Is there anything you are doing after, or like in the middle of all the hag hunting? Anything you're doing?
Yeah, he needs to go make some money, so he's gonna go hunt down a couple easy bounties, just whatever's there.
Okay.
And he has locate person and teleport and gate now, so he can just appear next to whoever he's hunting.
Which you will be able to for those who do not have an amulet non-detection. That is the only thing like that people would try to use to block divination, but not everyone has that. So roll me a d20, please. we're gonna do this as how much thousands of silver you get halved. So you rolled 90. Damn. Okay. So what? 9.5?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 9,500 silver.
Okay. Basic operating expenses. Good.
Yeah. Easy. That's good money in like a few days.
And he's going to go talk to the Dawn Callers. We probably did that during this, but he hasn't actually checked in with them in months.
Yeah, they're annoyed with you. You're at the very bottom of their like roster and the very bottom of their like ranking system. But
Lance goes back and reports everything he's done. He's like, "Can I at least go to second from last?"
they will move you up to second to last. Because you're supposed to still do stuff in the names of the Dawn Callers. But
I put their name on paperwork sometimes. He has a resume.
So very, very well. Your skellies level up 2 times. So
Sweet.
go through all of them and level them up twice. Because they are still attached to you and your essence, and you are growing. I already leveled up Bruce's stats, so Bruce is already, I think he's a level 9 now. Let me double check what I put him as. Yeah, he's a level 9 Valor Bard right now. So, all right. So you level up your skellies. You start working with the Dawn Callers and helping Chance. Any conversations Lance wants to have with anyone?
I know him and Zanny talked about it, but he would ask the Dawn Callers if he could put in a quest for them, through them, for somebody else to go do.
What's the quest? So that you get credit for it?
No. He's gonna pay somebody else to do it. He just doesn't have time.
Gotcha. Okay.
And he'll even loan them his little capture thingy. He wants a preferably a small, younger one, but a flail snail.
Okay.
Alive.
We will roll that next downtime. Is that you put in the request and you're gonna wait to see if they get it. So
yeah, what would he? I'm assuming he would know like a rough idea of what something like that would cost.
What is the CR level for a flail snail?
It's not that high. It's
3? That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, they're not that difficult to kill. Like it's the anti-magic shell's the only thing that's tough about them.
Okay. They live in the Underdark, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's probably like the hazard for it. Let me double check like what would be a reasonable thing for it. I'm kind of leaning towards, and this is not a simple hunt quest. This is a capture quest. So
right.
Let me look into it. I'm looking at either like 6,000 or 10,000 silver, in that range for it. So not.
He would just offer 10,000 silver then, and just.
Okay. They'll see how long it takes if it gets completed.
Yeah, that's fine.
There we go. All right. With that being said, one other thing, Lance, what are you doing to reacclimate?
Oh, Lance is hiding because he doesn't care, so he's going to do it slowly. But he's probably, like, to get used to colors, he's going to do it the hard way. And by that, I mean he's just going to go light different colored elements on fire, so he has all the different colors in a room, and it burns a little bit, but he'll get over it real quick.
Yeah, you get a headache the first day. It hurts. Yeah. It's annoying. It's painful, but you rip the Band-Aid hard.
Yeah, he's like, we're just getting, ow, but it's fine.
Yeah, you're like staring at like turquoise, and you're like crying, and it's like you're gritting your teeth trying to stare at turquoise.
God, what's his name? Chance knows his name. Lance doesn't know his name.
Deceit.
Deceit just walks by and it's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm getting color back." Deceit's just probably like, "Okay."
Okay. My crazy master. So, yeah. All right. I think there's one last question that now applies to all of you. You brought back 9 mirrors from the underworld. They are able to connect to different places. And unfortunately, the harbingers disconnect them. So they're not able to track and go to any known harbingers. But you now have 9 mirrors that you can set up and go anywhere you want, and they're all interconnected to each other. Do you have any ideas or thoughts of where you're putting these 9 mirrors, where you're giving them to, doing whatnot, that you can also cast spells through? Or do you guys...
gifts to give.
Sorry, go ahead, Zanny.
They'd be interesting gifts to give. Also, they're bound to be super powerful if we wanted to save one or two to just break them apart for raw materials to make other things.
I think we should have all the Arifs that we like have one. Because if we can cast through them as if we can see there, that means we could possibly, in theory, and Lance would test this in his own room, or between his room and Zanny's room, cast something like Misty Step through the mirror to see if he can pop through the other side.
Roll an intelligence check. Or sorry, yeah, and Arcana, which I know it's a dumb thing. Yeah, you would be able to Misty Step through the mirror.
Yeah, we should give these to our friends, because if we ever need to escape to them or get them out of somewhere, these are good to have.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Weird, random tangent to this. I think probably one for me and one for Chance as now and future oracles.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Well, we have 9 of them, right?
9, correct.
Okay, there's 6 of us. Everybody gets one. They can choose where they want to put it. And then the 3 extras we should give to the 3 Central Region Reefs. Does that work for everybody?
Yeah. So are we linking them all to each other, or do we still have to find the link that each mirror was attuned to?
I think they got unlinked, so we wouldn't have a way to track that. So we can link these all to each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if we want to do a little bit of, it's not nearly as bad to just put these together in a link.
Do you think you could resize them at all, or are they stuck like this? Because they're big, right?
They are large, yes.
Okay.
They basically take up a room, but they are legendary items. They
right. Yeah. No, they're super powerful, but if we were to be able to make one portable, it'd be sick. But they're probably not resizable, right?
No, unfortunately not. Like, you'd basically be like, you could maybe cast the reduce spell to shrink them temporarily, but then they're gonna go back to normal. Mm-hmm. So like, you can get them through doors if needed, but not like, they're not just gonna be on like a desk sort of situation.
Mm-hmm. DM, I have a quick question.
Sure.
Totally off topic. If Ike cast Animate Dead, would it be unlife or undead?
Your choice. You can pick and choose between the two.
Sweet.
Yeah, I try to give everyone good goodies. All right. Does anyone have any questions? Anything before we sign off for the day? If not,
That was a bunch.
Everyone, I'm happy this good session. Happy that we were able to have session 126. We did it. Yeah, you did it.
We did it.
next week, we will be starting a new arc and maybe going through more extraplanar realms. We will see where it goes, where the journeys take us. But this is you are all level 19. Enjoy it. New campaigns get to level 19. After this next arc, you'll be level 20. So enjoy it. Enjoy the power scaling as level 19 heroes with access to capital, access to credit, access to magic items, wish spells, malls, businesses, and families and everything. This is what we live for. As much as I love the dungeon crawls and the battles, having these like longer sessions where you guys are living in the world is also fun. So, everyone have a good night. See you next week. Take care.
Good.